Need all that, need all that. Bing bong, bada boom. Close all this bullshit out. All right. Not quite sure. Right. All right, let's jump in the Huey. Max flares, max fuel. We'll go ahead and throw on rockets and minigun. Oh, where's my Canadian? There it is. Canadian Force. Okie dokie Jones. I think I've got my settings back to normal. At least as close to normal as I'm going to get, I think. As long as it runs smooth. All right, let's go ahead and start this bad boy up. We'll go ahead and put the main generator, battery. Loader RPM warning is off. Starter generator is set, non-essential bus. Standby generator. Go to inverter spare AC phase. They're on rad out, sorry. Radar altimeter. Force trim is on. Hydraulic control fuel. Get the fuel out of detent. All right, starter is engaged. All right, got blade turn. Got a hind up in front of us on the pad. Right there. All right, NG is 40%. Engine now is self-sustaining. Go ahead and IFF, which is identification friend or foe. Frequencies are already set, 3000 for the FM and 250 for our UHF radios. And our rocket sequence to 1. Go ahead and arm the flares. We'll test all that shit once we get in the air and get these doors closed. Alright, we don't have any crew chiefs today. We've got rockets and guns, so we're going to be doing a little bit of a search and rescue, combat search and rescue, or CSAR as it's referred to as. Alright, throttle's coming up. Bad Mama Jamma is full open. Alright, battery is still on. We'll swap over to standby generator. Normal, essential bus, AC phase is still set, and we'll switch over to main inverter. Alright, we'll get this pedestal lighting. Got my gamma set pretty low, so we'll go ahead. It's already daytime. We'll go overt anti-collision lights and steady and bright on our nav lights, or position lights as they're called. All right. So go ahead and start giving some verbal commands here.
Sup, Rizzler.
What's up, dog? All right. Stream chat.
What the fost is this? Did bro call me a dog? Oh no.
Oh no. Alright, stream chat.
I appreciate your service in the military, man.
Oh, I appreciate the kind words. Alright, open kneeboard is being a bitch.
Yo Niu Empire.
Hold on, we're troubleshooting some software issues here before we get in the air. Alright, there it is.
My
Bada bing.
grandfather was a drill sergeant in the
Bada
army.
boom. Hell yeah. Alright, center chat. Alright, there we go. I can see all of it now.
It's over, Anakin. I have the high round. So I have respect for the military.
Show activities, follow subs, show the user's pronouns. Don't need to see pronouns. Alright. I think we're good. You're going to have to bear with me on the... There used to be a
Bo
mod...
said, let's go.
A mod to where I could make my hands disappear. Wait. Bring my body back. Where's my body at? There it is. There's my legs. I got my legs. Alright, the Hind's about to take off. He's, oh, maybe not. He's just glitching around. Radio check.
There are the leggies.
Copy, thank you. There are the leggies. You like them? What am I doing? I'm so flustered right now. So, if you haven't been in the stream since, I guess, like last night, my computer crashed.
Bro did not just ask me that, oh no.
Computer,
Okay,
oh,
I
shit.
am leaving now since you haven't moved in 5 minutes.
Adios, Poly G. CSAR checking in.
I am staying.
CSAR checking in. There it is. Alright, so we just hit up on the radio, checking in for CSAR tasking. So we are good to the left. Anyways, that's what I was saying, is there used to be a mod to where I can make the gloves disappear and I would just have the pointers. Now, that mod is no longer working. I don't know why. It makes my game crash every time I try to install it. So now I'm stuck with these fucking gloves, and they're linked to my controllers, obviously. So wherever I put my controllers, there's fucking hands. And I hate them sitting on my lap while I'm trying to fly, because they always fall off. And then I'll need to, like, switch a frequency or do something stupid. So I put them up here, but they look super dumb. So, sorry. You know what? I'll try to fly with them in my lap. And we'll just try to make it work. Show current CSAR. All right, 27.2 kilometers. Show CSAR on map. Show CSAR on map. Bring up the map. All right, let's go. Oh, see, I reached up there. That's where they usually always are.
Is that game on Oculus only?
This is PC VR, so I'm rocking this DCS on my PC and streaming it to my headset. All right, so looks pretty uncontested. We've got a Huey crew and a OH-6 or a Little Bird crew that is down. Any of these dashed blue circles means those are down pilots. So it only shows for 30 seconds when I call for it on the radio, but you could tell there was a bunch of dudes got shot down, meaning this red line is the enemy front line. Once you pass that, there's a bunch of surface-to-air threats and some Hinds flying around, some bad guys. You've got enemy jets, all sorts of shit. So our job today is to go rescue those downed pilots. So, all right, throttles in. All the gauges are looking good. We'll go ahead and set our rad out real quick. There it is. All right. Needles are matched on our compass for the most part. Whatever. All right. Power's coming in. We're on the go. All right. Homie and the Hind is taking off, so we're going to shift left. Show current CSAR.
You have flare shafts.
Yep. So we're rocking a Canadian liveried Huey. Oh shit. Pulled my NVGs up. That's that green dot. Or that green circle.
What joystick and throttle you using?
So I'm rocking the Thrustmaster Warthog HOTAS. All right, we'll go ahead and get armed up here. All right, guns armed.
You might need M with the SAMs.
All right, reticle and go ahead and test fire. Oh no. Why is the menu linked to my trigger? That's no bueno. And unfortunately, you can't pause in a multiplayer server, so we're gonna have to go get up, set the force trim, and try to rectify that situation, because I cannot have fucking start menu popping up every time I thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Alright, so bear with me.
Land and do it.
What happened to my force trim setting? Okay. That's not good. Maybe if I... boom. Oh, no. Adjust controls.
Love the Thrustmaster Warthog. How long did you serve in the military?
5 years. 5 years active duty, and then I did 3 years in the National Guard. Special... system... Okay, so we're not going to be able to change our force trim setting from here. That's unfortunate.
YOI was a fighter pilot in the US. Did you like being a pilot? Nice 3 years 19 kilo but was paralyzed from a flu vaccine.
Oh man, sorry to hear that. Alright, flying with my legs here. Alright, Joy to Key is killed now. Okay, let's try this again. There we go. Alright,
Did
so
you
it was
like flying, or would you have rather been in the front line?
I enjoyed flying. I also wasn't a pilot in the military. I was a crew chief, so
I am good now 2 years to learn to walk, talk, etc.
I was a door gunner.
70% nerve damage, but home.
Door gunner on Hueys. I wouldn't say there was necessarily a front line. This wasn't really like World War II, but we did a lot of combat operations. Provided a lot of close air support. Oh shit. Sorry, the gloves. I keep forgetting. Open current
Love the
CSAR.
flight sticks, use it myself.
Show current CSAR. Alright, 12.2 miles. We can't get them to pop flares or pop smoke until we're within
Did you ever serve with Chris Kyle?
No, that was well before my time. I think his last deployment was like, what, 2006? I think they were in Ramadi, weren't they? But I didn't join the Marine Corps until 2009.
I believe so.
All right, so we are...
DCs?
It is DCS, yes sir. All right, this ridge line right here coming up, this high ground, is kind of the delineating line of the front line. So once we get over this ridge line,
What flight sim are you using?
It's going to get somewhat hot. This is DCS World, Digital Combat Simulator World, by Eagle Dynamics, and I'm currently flying the UH-1H Huey, and we're doing combat search and rescue.
WSG Twin.
Chillin', dog. What's up?
Did you ever hear the stories about him while you was on active duty? Thank
No.
you.
I did not. You are very, very welcome. James, thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Show current CSAR. Alright, so we're within 6 clicks. I think they're down on the coast. Show CSAR on map. Bring up the map. Yep. Bring up the cockpit. Alright. Launch flare.
You play Arma at all?
Launch Star Cluster. Launch Star Cluster.
Are you using 5090 graphics card?
I'm rocking a 4090. Alright, I'm not see. Oh, I see this. The flare. Alright, so once we round this this little finger, we'll have them pop smoke for us so we can see. keeping our eyes open. We'll go ahead and drop the gun reticle just in case we need to respond. Launch smoke. 1 o'clock, 3 clicks. So we're looking for blue smoke. Oh no, what is that? I don't know if that's hostile. Oh, no, that's friendly. Alright, contact smoke. 1 o'clock. Alright, coming in 100 knots.
Is it possible to J-hook land in this?
Yeah, you can, but it's tactically non-advantageous. Once you're low, there's no reason to, unless you're, there's no reason to climb again, you know what I mean?
Check Raj.
The only time we ever did a J-hook in real life is when we were doing like an immediate reattack, right? So you come in, on a gun run or on a rocket run, or you're launching a laser guided missile or rocket or whatever, fly over the target, and the JTAC or whoever calls for an immediate reattack, right? You had bad effects or good effects, and they're still taking fire, whatever the case may be.
Did you have to load a layout or reconfigure controls for the Warthog?
I don't fly the Warthog. I just have the Warthog stick. But yeah, I had to map everything for the Huey. But anyways, so yeah, say I'm, engaging that building straight off the nose, right? I would fly, blah, blah, blah,
Gotcha.
blah, 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 blah. And then, any fixed guns or rockets
I
no
am
longer
deaf.
effective.
What game
So
is
I would
this?
climb.
Would you ever go back
right,
in if they needed people?
and then J-hook. So my left gunner has tally of the target, right? J-hook. All right, and then now I can reattack, right? Rockets, 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 guns, 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 whatever. Now my 2 crew chiefs in the back have backdoor guns, so they're shooting straight back, so on and so forth. Would I ever go back in if they need people? I don't know. That'd be a really, really hard decision, because I now have 3 kids, a wife,
you.
and a career that I love.
What is this?
This is DCS World. Yo, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. This is DCS World, if I didn't say it already. Sorry. Oh, no.
Elaborate.
Elaborate? What do you want me to elaborate on? Thank you guys for the follows. All the likes. You guys are awesome.
Explain the game.
It's a combat flight simulator.
What do
We're
you like
flying a
about being a
combat
police
aircraft.
officer?
It is such a...
Request Caesar.
Uh-oh. Somebody crashed.
Hello from
job-
Oklahoma.
The job varies so much from day to day, right? One day you could be sitting on your ass all day, not doing shit, sitting in a parking lot watching YouTube on your phone or your computer or whatever. You could do that all day. The next day,
You're a
it could be
police
balls
officer?
to the wall. Yeah, I am a cop currently.
I know that feeling. I have 4 children that are mine, then 3 more with my fiance that are hers.
Yeah, I know what you mean. But it just varies so much. So the next day, you could have, a homicide. People are shooting at each other, stabbing each other. A bunch of domestics, vehicle pursuit, foot pursuit. You could have a mixed bag, right? Sit on your ass until 30 minutes before shift ends, and somebody caps somebody. You know what I mean? So now you're going
Thank
from
you
0
for
to
your
100.
service, dude. Both past and present. All
Thank you, I
that's a
appreciate
daily
it.
here in Chicago.
Yeah, and it sucks dealing with bullshit. Traumatic situations.
I thought
or
about being one.
dealing with
Hit.
shitty people, but it's the greatest show on earth, man. Like today, some old lady, some crazy lady that got beat up by her husband, got released from the hospital, and then had a taxi cab driver to a gas station, and then she called us, and I ended up giving her a ride, and she pissed in my back seat.
If you
So,
pull me over, can I not get a ticket if I say I am a follower?
Yeah, I won't. I don't write a whole lot of tickets in the first place, but yeah, man, if you drop the "I'm a follower" line, free to go. All right, we're coming up on the airport here.
My kinda guy LMAO.
We're gonna
Gotta love it. Ems isn't much better. You live in Chicago. People be crazy, man.
No, I live in the southeast. Yeah, EMS certainly isn't better, and I would say to some degree it's probably worse. Like some of the shit, literally and figuratively, that EMS has to deal with is not my jam. I would rather not.
I can't stand men that hit on women.
Can't stand men that hit on women.
My wife's cousin is a Ems.
I mean, I
Are
hit
you a
on
city police officer or?
I hit on my wife. I guess that's kind of how she ended up as my wife. So I mean,
I've done both. Paramedic and Leo. I miss both.
yeah, I work for a municipality. All right, back to it. We drop these clowns off. We're back on the go.
I mean like domestic violence. I've lived in Chicago my whole life. It's a great city, but a lot of shit every day here.
Oh, like physically hitting. I did not hit on my wife.
Are
like
you a
that.
state trooper?
I was trying to swoon her, not beat on her. Just so we're
Lol.
clear. So yeah, no, I can't stand it either. Growing up with domestic
Man, I
violence.
really need to check DCS out. I could totally live out my dream of rotary wing pilot.
With my with my family. It's kind of a thing growing up, and I think that was a motivating factor for me to get into law enforcement, was to try to make an impact in that regard. But I mean, you're never going to. It's an endless thing. People are always going to fucking fight. People, and to be frank, women put their hands on men just as much, almost. I wouldn't say. Okay, I take that back. It doesn't happen as often as men putting their hands on women, but it does happen a fair bit. So people just can't fucking keep their hands off of each other, and it's sad. But it is what it is, and it's never going to stop as long as people are in relationships, and I don't know. Unfortunately, yeah. Forrest,
I know my son to be ex-wife hit me, and I had to leave her.
You should definitely check out BCS. It's certainly cheaper than flying real helicopters or going through helicopter
forget
training.
that both parties are capable of doing bad things.
Oh yeah, 100%. See it almost every day.
They have a crazy mind. How do you stream your VR on here? I've been trying.
So in your DCS settings, you'll have the mirror screen. So whatever you're seeing in the headset, right, it launches a window to your monitor. I'm using that input.
What game is this?
This is DCS World. I'm doing a window capture in my streaming software, Streamlabs OBS, and I'm capturing the screen that is on the monitor.
My soon-to-be ex-wife was abusive, so I had to leave her.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's hard to come back from that.
Gotcha.
If you're physically assaulting people, like it typically doesn't get better, right? If you
Are you a
stoop that
sheriff
low
or a state
to
trooper? Thanks.
that low to
There was
put
a
your hands on
helicopter
somebody,
simulator at Flight Sim Expo that was really cool.
you're typically always going to do that or have that willingness to do it. It's not something really that I've seen, get a, you don't just go to counseling or whatever and overcome your desire and willingness to fucking beat up somebody of the opposite sex that you're in a supposed loving relationship with, It usually just gets worse. I'm a city police officer. Show current CSAR.
Hypnosis would fix it. Do you have your pilot's license?
I do.
Trauma has something to do with that as well.
Yeah, in some circumstances, for sure. Launch Star
Do
Cluster.
you ever go to Flight Sim Expo? Next year's is in St. Paul, Minnesota.
No. Flight Sim Expo. There's a whole expo for flight sims? That may be the move. I might have to sell my wife on a vacation to Minnesota.
The line was drawn when she put her hands on my mother that has epilepsy.
Oh yeah, fuck that.
Every year.
Straight to jail.
That sounds legit fun.
Launch Smoke. Oh, there he is. We're going to do a pedal turn the belly into the wind, bleed off a bunch of airspeed. Call that aerodynamic braking.
Do you ever play Call of Duty?
No. I used to quite a bit, but not anymore. Hey, dickhead, get in the fucking helicopter. What was my verbal command?
What game?
Survivor, come to me. Pilot, come to me.
I am a deputy in West Virginia and want to get my pilot's license. What is the process? Have you applied to be a pilot for law enforcement?
I have
They're
not.
coming out with Black Ops 7.
I have not. Give me a second here. I'm trying to see what my... Oh, shit.
What game?
It's a DCS World. Survivor, come to me. Didn't I say that? I swear I said that. Sorry, I had to, manually write out my little... Oh, there he goes.
You did. Yup.
Why did it take that motherfucker so long to get in the helicopter? Alright, well, he's in. Show current CSAR. 4 clicks. Show CSAR on map. Show CSAR on map. Bring up the map. Okie dokie. We are here. That is us. Aggressively average in the UH-1H. Alright, they're further up the coast. They're... Enemy Bradley. I don't see any helicopters. Doesn't mean there's not any. All right, but you can tell. Look at all of those. All of these circles are down pilots or down aircrew. People just getting smoked up here, which we may be next. Bring up the cockpit. All right, power's coming in.
I'm taking my wife to MSP. She'll go to Mall of America while I'm at the expo. Why don't you apply to be pilot for your department?
Our department doesn't have any helicopters. We're a smaller agency. We're not a small agency, but smaller. The 2 sheriff's offices in our area each have their own helicopter. They usually want 1,000 to 1,500 hours for their pilots, and I'm at about 700 total time in helicopters. So not enough to hit the mark. After I finished flight school and I got all my flight instructor tickets, I worked as a flight instructor
R22?
for a short period of time and was not making enough money to support my then wife and child. Was making $12 a flight hour and $8.50 for ground instruction. So in a relatively expensive part of the country to live in. Launched Star Cluster.
In what? R22?
Yeah, I flew R-22s and R-44s. Is this one of the down crew? Launch Star Cluster. Launch Smoke. I think that's him. Right on the beach. Yep, sure is. But I also got some A-Star time and a little bit of Jet Ranger time.
Cool.
Your Uber is here, my friend. Pilot Booty Bandit is in. Show current CSAR.
What do you do for a living?
Launch Star Cluster.
I was in a CSAR squadron in the USAF.
6 o'clock. Oh, he's off the shore. I am
Again,
currently a
thank you
police
for
officer.
service and have a good night, man.
I appreciate it, man. Take care. Hopefully we'll see you on the next stream. Launch Star Cluster. Launch Star Cluster. 11 o'clock, 200 meters. Not seeing it. He must just be floating right here. Oh, is that him? Yeah, that's him. I see him. Alright, we're gonna have to pluck this dude out of the water here. So we can hoist him. Is he running in the water? I guess it's that shallow, huh?
I got a flight in an MH-60 when I was in a rescue squadron.
Hell yeah. Was it a Romeo? Hey, fucker.
Shout out from Louisiana.
Hell
Yes.
yeah. Louisiana. Alright, dickhead, I'm trying to save you here.
Where are you from? 59 RQS, Keflavik, Iceland. Where are you from?
Oh, I guess he's in. So I was born in Hawaii and I grew up in Alaska. Now I live in the southeast region of the United States.
Impeach Trump today. I am living proof Kathleen Novak.
Oh,
He ordered
Catherine-
me to be silenced
Catherine
and
Nowak.
wanted me dead.
Always. Every night. Every time I stream. How do you know I'm streaming all the time? With that crazy stuff. Show current CSAR. Launch Star Cluster. 9 o'clock, 200 meters.
What's
oh,
up?
shit. Taking shots.
What part of Alaska? I am stationed there.
So I grew up primarily in Wasilla. But I lived all over the place. We're taking some small arms fire.
Catherine Sound Signal 96.
Oh yeah, 100%. Launch Star Cluster. 10 o'clock, 500 meters. There he is. Survivors in the water, coming through 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Contact.
Sarah Palin's town?
Sarah Palin's town. I went to high school with Bristol. If you don't know who Bristol is, that's
Wow.
Sarah's daughter.
What happens if you crash? Does it wreck? I
Yeah.
knew.
All right, homie's out of the water. Show current CSAR. Show current CSAR. All right, 0.5 clicks. Launch Star Cluster. 1 o'clock, 600 meters. All right, he's up the hill. Yeah, and Sarah Palin's dad, Mr. Heath, was
This is better than Flight Simulator 2024.
a
Do you have PJs on your aircraft?
no PJs. Anyways, Mr. Heath was our substitute teacher, like during middle school and high school.
I should have been a pilot,
He was
but
awesome.
I was a young and stupid 0311.
Hey, the world needs O3s, man.
Then who hosts them up?
All right, Pilot Ringo. Ringo has crashed several times over the last week. I've rescued this motherfucker like several times. Then who hoists them up? It's just a script in the game. So you just hover over them within like 25 feet, and then it hoists them. Oh shit! Got a whole flock of dudes. My bad, friends.
They just keep putting him in the cockpit.
All right, we're full up. We'll come back for you. Yeah, they need to pull that dude's wings.
Bodacious. But that means there are PJs, even if you don't actually see them.
Yeah. They're like little ninja PJs. They're hidden until you meet them. A-firm. Hey, there's still 6 guys on deck if you can swing it. Copy.
PJ, coolest job in Air Force.
It may be one of the coolest jobs in the military, period. We worked with a lot of PJs overseas. Their call sign was Pedro. And we'd fly escort for them on several times, on several occasions. But those dudes are badass. And then when we crashed, we had already gotten airlifted. All of the remaining crew from my bird, we all got airlifted by an Army medevac helicopter.
Are you a real pilot? You were Army?
But the PJs came after we got medevaced, and they extracted 2 of the dudes that got crushed under the helicopter. In the middle of bad guy country, they just got out there with these big ass saws and hydraulic jacks and all sorts of shit to get those dudes out. It's pretty impressive. No, so I was Marine Corps. Well, I guess I ended up, they always say once a Marine, eventually a Guardsman.
Did you train at Huntsville?
I did 5 years in the Marine Corps active duty, and then several years after I got out, maybe not several, it was 4 or 5 years, I joined the National Guard. I did not train at Huntsville. And I am a real pilot. Well, let me say this. I'm a licensed helicopter pilot, but I am very, very not current. Last time I flown was 2016. But no, I did not train at Huntsville. I went to aircrew school and rescue swimmer school in Pensacola, Florida. And then
Not a military pilot, though?
No,
Why not
no.
now?
I was flew on the civil side. Life, man. Life just happened. I went through flight school, got all my got my private, my instrument, commercial, CFI, which is commercial flight instructor, or certified flight instructor, certified flight instructor instrument, or CFII.
Is the screen
then-
quality on the Quest 3 actually good or like 720p?
It's pretty
Cole
good.
Palmer?
It's,
Understand.
I'd say it's somewhere between 1080p and 4K-ish. But you have to have, the capable hardware, and you have to really dial in your settings.
I was at
it's
Hurlburt
really-
Field, up 98 in Fort Walton Beach.
Okay, yeah, I've driven by Hurlburt Field several times. Who is that over there? Another Huey? Can't really tell.
I am in the Alaska Guard.
Oh yeah, Joel. Are you
Moved to Nevada in 2023.
Fort Rich or Wainwright? Are you from Alaska? Homie is booking it. Let me pull Max pitch here. I'll try to catch up to this dude.
Fort
That thing-
Greely, GMD. I am not from Alaska.
Oh, Greeley, huh? You're out there. Oh, he's flying a Little Bird. That's why that thing looks so small.
What's
It's
the name of
literally
this
little.
sim? It seems fun.
This is DCS
I know.
World.
Do a J hook. Smuggle a kilo.
Everybody loves the J hook, man. I'll J hook it into the field. But really, there are very few circumstances where a J hook is tactically advantageous in the real world. And I kind of explained what that circumstance is already.
The J
So I
hook
won't-
obsession come from Arma.
I won't bore you
Is this
again.
how I get the chicks?
Yeah, 100%. So we're gonna land with this dude.
Can't you dodge RPGS with it lol?
No. Oh, dude, what you doing?
UH-1Y and the AH-1Z is the coolest. Do a 360.
He opened his doors. I gotta open my doors now. I don't know why we're opening our doors, but we're doing it.
Do a 900.
Can't you dodge RPGs with it?
Can you
No.
even Huey?
No. In fact, you're probably putting yourself in more at risk
Leah.
doing a J hook.
Airing out the farts.
Yeah, that does seem like a logical reason to open all the doors.
How realistic does this sim feel to you since you've flown realistic helos?
It's very, very realistic. Obviously, you don't get G-force in a simulator, so there's that. But the flight characteristics are very, very realistic. The control inputs are very realistic. every switch, every knob, everything works in this
What's
aircraft.
that cockpit smell like?
This one smells great. I don't know about his. But yeah, like dodging an RPG, just fly straight. Unless if you can see it, right? If it's leading you and you're flying directly into its path, obviously move. But RPGs are horrendously inaccurate.
How many GS have you pulled in a heli?
Maybe 3. You are very, very G limited in a helicopter, because you will start ripping stuff off that you don't want
Do
to
you
rip
dodge
off.
RPGS on the daily?
No. We had a few
Outdoor
encounters
pilots.
in Afghanistan with RPGs, and they were unless you're sitting on deck, they're really not that much of a threat. So, if you see
My
an
bad, Bruce,
RPG,
sorry.
if I see an
At the
RPG
Expo,
smoke trail,
most crashed that Helosim, except
from
real
here?
hero pilots.
now don't get me
Unless
wrong,
you're in Baghdad.
somebody, you can get a lucky shot. You're not paying attention. It's nighttime or whatever. You don't see the smoke trail. You don't see the
Request
When did you get out?
the RPG flying. Sure, maybe you get a lucky shot, right? But daytime, it's super easy to see an RPG. Say somebody
Have you
shoots
taken
me
AK fire?
straight at me, I just keep flying straight. I don't even have to do
Do
anything.
Hajis have
That-
javelins?
That bitch is going to fly right behind me. So it's a non-factor. Javelins, no. There were a few, from what I heard, our intel briefings, that there were a few. Why am I drawing a blank now? SA-9? Is that what it is? Some type of man-pad.
Have you taken small arms fire?
Oh, yeah. Small arms fire is much more of a concern than RPGs.
At that
'Cause
FS Expo, most crashed the Helo
people can
sim,
shoot a
except
lot of
RW
rounds.
Helo pilots. Zoo 23s?
No, not a ZU-23.
SSG-9.
Not an SSG. What is the surface air missile that I'm thinking of? Built by the United
Good night,
States.
man.
We gave them to the Taliban back in the day.
IHOP? Igla. SA-7. Do
SA-7.
flares
mate.
work on unguided ordnance?
No,
Are you a drone pilot?
I'm not a drone pilot. Well, I have a drone pilot license, but I don't fly drones. Flares do not work on unguided ordnance. No.
Stingers.
Stinger missile. There we go. SA-9, right? Isn't that an SA-9? I don't know. Fuck it, whatever. But yes, there were rumors that some
I mean a
factions,
drone pilot for
Taliban
military.
factions, had Stinger missiles cached somewhere, but they never really shot them because they kept them as a status symbol. At least during the GWAT.
Pancakes or waffles?
Do
you have a joystick with meta?
French toast. This isn't a meta game. This is PCVR.
Stinger
this-
is FIM-92. What's the goal in this game? PCVR. Stinger.
FIM-92. Okay. It's been a long
Was
time
mission
since I had
accomplished
to
in
know any of this
Afghanistan? You think USMC would waiver herniated disc? FIM-92.
shit. Is it in your medical record? Because if I had a herniated disc and I really wanted to go into the Marine Corps and there wasn't any type of medical record, I
It
would not
is.
tell anybody. Oh, well, maybe, but I'm not a doctor, so I don't know. Show current CSAR.
I still can't figure out how y'all see the ground and behind y'all.
See the ground and behind.
Just don't tell
What
anyone.
are you talking about?
Maybe if they're desperate.
Launch star cluster. 1 o'clock, 6 clicks.
Waivers
Looking for
aren't
the smoke.
impossible, just
There
hard.
it is.
Like
Launch
when
smoke.
landing, you can only really see in front of you.
Launch smoke.
Gotta make that quota. They don't
Yeah.
bother me, but it was car
Uh,
accident that had MRI on record. Why would they need to see the back of them? What's
Well-
the newest helicopter tech? What's top speed you have done?
Top speed in a helicopter. Usually you're limited in a traditional helicopter at about 140 knots. Because aerodynamically and based on physics, your rotor blades can only spin and travel through the air so fast before you get what's called retreating blade stall, which is where one side of the rotor disc stalls, the other creates an immense
That's
amount of
pretty
lift,
quick.
and your helicopter will roll
What game is this?
uncommandedly, and you will die. This is DCS World. I'm hoping all these guys
you
on the
fly
ground
an
are
Osprey?
friendlies. Could I fly an Osprey? No. I have zero idea how the control layout works in that aircraft. I mean, theoretically, I know how it flies.
Ever fly fixed wing?
I don't
I
know
wish
how.
it was on standalone Quest.
I don't know how they tilt
a
the
pinch.
nacelles and all of that shit. It'd be tough. All right, so we haven't taken any fire yet, so we'll
What's your
see.
favorite heli you've flown? Do you play Arma Reforger?
That I've flown personally or that I've flown in? My favorite helicopter is, and will always be the Huey. It's the greatest aircraft to bless the
Personally,
bless the
I don't
planet.
really play airplane games, usually storm chasing games, but this game looks so cool. Do you fly fixed wing too, or just rotors?
Just rotors. All right, I don't see the crew anywhere, but I'm hoping that they're in here somewhere.
Do you play VTOL?
I used to play VTOL VR quite a bit.
Have you flown a Black Hawk?
I have not flown a Black Hawk. I have flown in several Black Hawks. I used to be a Black Hawk crew chief when I was in the National Guard. Hang tight.
VTOL is so fire.
I've got to use the ladies' room and grab another drink. I will be right back.
Too bad. Civil Air Patrol always needs pilots. I flew in a Black Hawk. What is this? Yes. DC's. I dunno. DCS World. Where did he go? He's got the cloud ceiling going on lol. Guys, he is very Sigma. Game is DCS World. Restroom. Yes. See you later, Chad. Tell him I said goodbye. I just want you to see some Black Hawks. Don't try this at home. Black K-Hawks. Well said.
All right, did we get blown up? No? Good deal.
No.
We're in a
Is
Black
that the
Hawk.
Kiowa?
Want to play it so bad.
Love
What
the
is
ceiling
this?
man law.
Can you see my ceiling? Oh, did my camera track? Oh, yeah. My bad, dog.
When you got up, yeah. We saw everything. Are you able to fly with 2 people in one aircraft?
Yes, you can. There are a few aircraft where you can dual pilot it. I think the Huey is one of them. The Apache, I know for sure. You can have a gunner in the front seat and a pilot in the back seat. I didn't even have my sweet ceiling lights on.
Oh my gosh, that's so cool. What do you think about the Ka-52 Alligator?
I have not flown it personally, but any coaxial rotored helicopter is pretty dope. Those helicopters can fly much faster than 140 knots.
Fly a jet.
They also have a lot more power to give, given that they don't have to power a
You'll
tail
buy a
rotor.
VR headset and sit shotgun.
Tornado or Tornadox said fly a jet. How about no?
What are you eating?
I'm not eating anything. I'm sticking a Zyn pouch in. Don't do it, kids. It's bad for your health. But if you ain't zinning, you ain't winning.
This is Doug Leatham. It was great talking to you. Hope to see you in June 12th to 14th. He's eating Mountain Dew. Oh, it looked like you were eating oops.
June of 26 is the Flight Sim conference or expo. I guess it wouldn't be June of 2025. Dumb question.
Yup.
Sweet. Yeah.
Why
I'll,
won't you fly a jet?
Because real pilots fly helicopters, nerds fly jets, and we ain't no nerd. Actually, we're gonna depart down
Me
this
too,
alley of
bruh.
trees.
Y'all have Killa? It's the name of the pouch brand. Helicopters don't fly. Ain't no way.
That's right. They beat the air into submission, as they say. Yeah, it does. Sorry, it does look like I was eating something, but no. I mean, I guess I'm eating nicotine,
Jets are very Sigma.
but I'm drinking an IPA. I don't even know if we're full. How many guys did we take?
Helicopter is not Sigma.
Helicopter is sick. I don't even know what the
Jets
fuck
rule.
Sigma is.
At least
I've heard
we
my
can break the
14-year-old
sound
say
barrier.
Sigma. Does that mean, like, is that higher than Alpha? At least we can break the sound barrier. Yeah, that's true. I mean, my rotor blades are breaking the sound barrier.
I miss flying. DCS helps. I can't use my rooter pedals anymore, so that rules out helos. Sigma means cool or like you pull a lot of girls.
Oh,
Cool.
that's definitely helicopters then. We're like, helicopter pilots are like the blue collar demographic of pilot.
June 25th was Providence. 24 was Las Vegas. 23 was Houston. 21 was San Diego. 19 Orlando. And 18 Vegas.
And now it's in St. Paul, Minnesota.
Women
Is
love
that
the
what you're saying?
helicopter J Hooks LMAO.
A fucking J-hook. If I have to hear about a damn J-hook again, I'm gonna crash this into the ocean. Okay.
Do it. Yup, St. Paul in 26.
Alright. I've never been to St. Paul, Minnesota, so I'm not gonna talk shit. Is it on the coast? Like, is that on the coast of one of the Great Lakes? That'd be kind of cool.
Go to New York. Do a flip.
Nah, we're not doing no flips.
No.
We don't want to die. Oh, damn.
Go to Oklahoma. What HOTAS are you using?
Thrustmaster Warthog HOTAS.
Fly to Oklahoma right now.
Nah, we're in the Caucasus right now.
Navy aviation
Oklahoma
is better than Marine aviation.
is far, far. Navy aviation
Why
is
are
better
your
than
hands
Marine
in front of
aviation.
you? How do you like the Thrustmaster? I can see my house.
Are you a Navy guy? And that's a crazy statement because Marine pilots, for the most part, not for
Why
the
are
most
your
part, they
hands
do.
glitching?
They go to naval flight school. So does the Coast Guard. So they're kind of the same. I would say Marine helicopter pilots are
Why
far
are your hands
superior.
in front of you?
Oh, sorry,
Isn't the
you
Marines
asked
the
that.
Navy?
It's part of the Department of the Navy. It is not the Navy. It is very, very different. So my hands are in front of my.
What is Navy?
They are. What is Navy? Navy is the Navy. They're part of the Department of the Navy as well.
You need a gunner.
I got guns.
Oh yes, I see. I thought it was glitched.
I would like to have some crew chiefs though.
Elmau to what is Navy? Just shot an innocent apartment building. Do you have missile?
I have rockets. I don't want to shoot one of my own.
Shoot them, please.
All right, I'm gonna drop these survivors off at this airport. Yeah, we're saving those rockets for a
What's
rainy
the
day.
difference between a missile and a rocket?
Missiles are typically guided. Rockets are unguided. Unless we're talking about... there's a rocket platform called the APKWS, which stands for Advanced Precision Kill Weapon System, which is just a 2.75-inch Zuni rocket affixed with articulating fins and a laser-guided warhead, or laser-guided seeker on the front. So it converts a dumb rocket into a guided
Do you know
rocket,
what the
a guided missile.
TIV-2 is?
I don't know what the
What
TIV-2
helicopter
is.
is that? Kill system is right. And this guy said fixed-wing pilots are nerds.
They are nerds.
Rockets go boom boom, missiles go BOOM.
My squadron, when I deployed in
helicopter is that?
2012, we're flying the UH-1H, the Huey. On my 2012 deployment, we were the first military unit to field the APKWS system. So our Hueys and our Cobras...
Give up on the Apache law.
I did give up on it. I'm not going to say I gave up on it. I just need to dedicate some time to it to figure out how to fly the fucking thing. And then...
TIV-2 is Tornado Intercept Vehicle. It go into tornadoes.
Ooh, that's dope. Like the drone? Or are we talking about the C-130 that... well, I guess they don't fly into tornadoes. They fly into hurricanes. So disregard my last. But yeah, we were the first unit to fire the APKWS system
No, it's a car.
in a hostile environment.
Good. I'm back.
Doug, what's up, man? And they were awesome.
I am about to join the Italian Air Force in January. What do you think about the Eurofighter? There's like 20 different of them. But can you shock and awe?
Not a lot of experience with the Eurofighter. By not a lot, I mean zero. I don't even think I've seen one in real life.
TIV-2 can handle 250 miles per hour winds.
That's pretty dope. Are you like a tornado
Would you
guy?
rather crash in a plane or helicopter?
I would rather not crash in anything. I've crashed in a helicopter before and it sucks. I can imagine it would suck just as much in an airplane.
Yes, I am tornado guy.
Okay. Like, are you like a storm chaser?
MSP straddles the Mississippi, nowhere near a Great Lakes. LMAO, those options are horrible.
Yeah. Can attest.
No, but I will be soon when I am old enough.
Aviation.
I was in a Cessna crash.
Ooh, that's rough. Glad you're alive. I won't say okay because I don't know, you know.
Is it true you can fly without a tail rotor?
You can. You can. In a very limited flight envelope, but theoretically, you can fly without a tail rotor. They say 70 knots is about what'll keep you straight and in trim, somewhat in trim. But if you slow below
you
that,
can spin control.
You're kind of a weather vane at that speed, right? So you've got the airflow going over the fuselage and the
Are you a real
tail
pilot?
that keeps you straight. Now, once you slow down below that, you don't have as much air flowing over those things, and you start to encounter torque from the main rotor, and you will spin out of control and die. So, in most every aircraft that has a tail rotor, loss of tail rotor effectiveness or loss of tail rotor period, the safety procedure is to attempt to land at as close to 70 knots as you can, which is fucking scary because you're doing a slide-on landing.
I made a TIV-2 with cardboard. It's very good.
I wouldn't want to do it. We practice to those to like a low hover. Don't really touch down completely, but it may be 40 knots.
That's fast as hell, lol.
It may be 40 knots. Either way, 40 knots, 70 knots, either way is fucking fast.
Why do you say jets are not good?
I'm not saying they are great. Jets are great for what they are. It's just a rift between fixed wing and rotary wing guys. No, jets are cool. I like jets. I'm just not good at flying jets. I'm pretty okay at flying helicopters.
Since you like fixed wings so much, what's your favorite? What helicopter are you in?
I'm in the UH-1H Huey. Favorite fixed wing, A-10, hands down.
Jets can't dogfight around skyscrapers. He tried to find a power solution to an airspeed problem in a Cessna.
Oh, yeah. That's not going to pan out well, man.
Game?
Show current CSAR. 5 clicks. I don't know in which direction.
Decommissioned. Why don't you go aerial firefighter?
They've been saying
Apache
they're gonna.
Is the best heli, then Little Bird Law. It didn't. Game?
They've been saying they're going to decommission the A-10 for like 2 decades now.
TIV-2 or Dominator 3 or Titus.
Launch Star Cluster.
But all 3 of us were okay.
All right. We are getting into serious bad guy country now. We are pretty deep.
To set up? Why don't you go aerial firefighter route?
This is DCS World.
TIV-2 or Dominator 3 or Titus.
I don't really want to be a firefighter. I love being a cop, so I'll probably just stay where I'm at. Launch smoke. Launch smoke. There it is. All right. Smoke should be off the nose.
Or Dominator 3 or Titus. I am cooking wild boar meat.
Is he talking to me? I know it's fucking bad guy country, all right? That's the whole point of CSAR. The C in CSAR stands for combat, all right?
How do you know who says what since it doesn't read our names?
It does say I have the TikTok
or Dominator 3 or Titus
and Twitch and YouTube chat
got
displayed in VR space inside the game, so I can look.
Recently.
I keep look. If you're wondering why I keep looking up to the left, the chat's up there. You can't see it, but I can see it. Alright, so we're staying pretty low. Trying to be inconspicuous here, get over these power lines.
Okay.
Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it.
Can the Blackbird outrun a missile?
Yes. I mean, I guess it depends on what missile, but... Oh, shit. We're on really uneven ground here.
Tiv 2 or Dominator 3 or Titus?
You're asking me about tornado vehicles? I have no
An
idea.
A-10 got deployed with the B-2 Spirits in Iran, no? Recently.
I have no idea.
What game is this?
This is
Pick
DCS
for an
World.
edit.
Alright, I think we picked up 6 guys. I think Lone Homeboy stuck. We can only carry 6. Pick for an edit. Titus sounds cool, so I'm going with Titus. Alright, power's coming in. We're trying to get stable here. We're on uneven ground. Pick straight up. There we go. We're going to pedal turn back to the water. Get the fuck out of
Bet,
here.
bro.
Because I don't want to get shot.
Strap him to the skis. I almost named my son Titus Lol.
It's a cool
Never
name.
leave one behind.
Yeah, I wish I could force the game to pick him up, but unfortunately we can't.
He dead. I worked with A-10 pilots when I was at fighter weapons school.
Nice. What'd you do at the fighter weapons school?
Prisoner of war now.
Hopefully we'll
A-10
Well,
is Great P. Kane.
we'll be able to scoop him up. Hopefully he won't die. So yeah, how this server works is it's a
Watch out for Charlie.
it's a rotary
it's a great
wing
gun.
heavy server. There are a few slots where you can fly fixed wing, but it's called rotor heads for a reason. But so we're fighting an AI enemy. The AI enemy is pretty tough, so pilots are always getting shot down. So once you have 3 lives in the server lasts 5 hours. So you can die up to 3 times. Once you die your 3rd time, you're done. You got to wait for the server to reset, unless somebody like myself comes and conducts
Amazon going
CSAR.
hard.
They'll if we pick up your pilot
5H.
From your crash site, it resets your life, so you don't lose that life. So that's the whole point of this CSAR mission. There's other guys doing close air support, and the Apaches and the Hinds, the Mi-8s.
Do you download the game from Meta?
No, this is on PC. This is through Steam. You can download DCS natively, or you can get it through Steam. I have it through Steam. But you have to have a gaming computer to run DCS, unfortunately. It's just kind of too graphics intensive and computing
So if
intensive
you wait to
just
get
run.
rescued, you done waste a life.
So if you wait to get rescued, you don't waste a life. So you can automatically reset, right? So if I crash, right, I have all of my lives left. I still have 3 lives. If I crash right now, I'm down to 2 lives. I can automatically reset into the helicopter and start flying again, but I'm still down to 2 lives. If somebody comes and rescues my body, which I've done left at my last crash site, it'll reset that life, so I'll have 3 lives again, if that makes sense. I don't have to wait to be rescued to jump back in the aircraft. So, like, several times I've gotten shot down and crashed. I
Can
jump
you
back in the
recover your own
aircraft.
body?
Yes, and that's what I was just about to say. Yeah, I'll go and recover my own body. Hopefully that doesn't happen tonight. We haven't really... I mean, we've taken a little bit of small arms fire, but they're a little further north up the coast.
What are we doing now?
Real heavy.
Lol, get that strike back.
We're going to drop off these survivors that we just picked up from the last crash site. Show current CSAR. Alright, so we've got a Chinook crew that's down. We've got two Apache crews that are down. And we've got an Alouette that is down.
We went crazy on the Battlefield beta this weekend.
Under the same call sign, Ice Viper, so I'm assuming the Alouette tried to pick up the downed Apache pilot and also got shot down. Yeah, how did it go? I mean, it looked pretty fun.
Are there only helis in this server? So is this like a military flight sim?
It is. Purely military flight sim, yeah. There's no civil aircraft in here. Are there only helis in this server? For the most part, I'd say it's probably 80-20. The mods have opened up a few slots for fixed-wing aircraft, but they're only allowed to do so many things within the server, otherwise they'll get booted. Because they don't want, fixed-wing guys with AIM-9s rocking around.
All my units.
Just
FWS,
crushing
an F-16
crushing all
squadron. Also C-130, C-9A,
the helicopter
C-17,
threats.
F-15, MH-60, RC-135. It was fun, just limited maps, but the gameplay was really fun. Feels a lot like Bad Company too. Do you fly for real or simulator only?
Simulator only these days. I used to fly real helicopters, but we haven't flown since like 2016.
Is that a Viper on your 9 o'clock? MH-53.
Let me look. MH-53, the old shitter. Alright. 5 CSAR have been taken to the medical clinic. Good job. Alright, we'll go ahead. Somebody said something about an F-16.
So lots of different units.
Hell yeah. I don't see an F-16 anywhere. Oh, down there. Oh, that's a truck, isn't it? Yeah, that's a truck. Where the fuck did you see a plane?
No MH-53 in Jolly Green.
Oh, yeah, the MH is the Air Force's variant, isn't it?
Seen an enemy Viper.
Was it flying?
C-47 is Chinook. Can the game play online?
Yeah, this is an online server right now. So everybody that's flying right now are real people. I don't think there's a whole lot of people.
I was mostly blowing up tanks in Bradley's Law.
There you go. That'll work. Looks like
do you use joystick?
I do use a joystick. Show current CSAR.
Can you fly a helicopter IRL?
I can. I'd probably need a few hours to knock the rust off, but
DCs?
Kind of like
what your specs?
Kind of like riding a bike. Specs, got a 4090 GPU, Ryzen 9 7900X CPU, 64 gigs of DDR5 RAM, 1000 watt power supply.
Oh, nice.
I think that's pretty much all that matters, really. Show current CSAR.
Top speed on a helicopter?
On this helicopter...
How many helicopters do you have?
140 knots is really pushing it. How many helicopters do I have in DCS? I've got this, the Alouette, the Apache.
Anyway, in all those units I was in flight management. Tracked flying time, training currency.
Okay, very nice.
Can you do a J-turn? So
Can
awesome.
do a J-turn.
They had some challenges for beta exclusive items when the game drops that we grinded out.
Why am I so low?
Why are you so low?
Because I'm in a helicopter.
How are you on VR and reading these comments?
So I'm using what's called Open Kneeboard. which is a piece of software that allows you to display pretty much whatever you want in VR
Here
space.
in the UK,
So I've
we
got
fly
the-
Westland Wessex.
I've got a web dashboard for the chat displayed in
Ninja
VR
training
space.
from the Foot Clan.
So I'm looking up to the left. I'm looking at the chat right now. You can't see it. It looks like I'm just looking at the sky, but I can see the chat right now.
Caesar.
All right, so we just had an Apache crew just
Foot
crashed.
Open V board?
Open knee
Never
board.
seen something like this to this extent in VR. Really cool to see, my man.
Hey, I'm glad you
That's
enjoy
why I
it.
had so many different kinds of aircraft. Oh, I thought you just had a tick
I
lol.
just had a tick.
What game is this? Thank
This
you.
is DCS World. Absolutely. It's knee as in like kneecap. KNEE board. It's primarily designed for this, DCS, but I use it in iRacing, in my
Imagine
racing
being
sims.
hot and can fly a helicopter.
Yeah, imagine that. Wouldn't that be the ultimate package?
I forgot his name.
There's an Air Force pilot on YouTube. He's really good. Does he fly fixed wing or helicopters? Did he used to be a Navy pilot and then transitioned
So do
to,
you download
to
the
the Air
kneeboard
Guard?
on VR, or is it a downloadable plugin through the computer?
Downloadable plugin through the computer. Just Google Open Kneeboard and download it. And then if you do that and I'm still live, I'll kind of talk you through how to set it up.
Isn't DCS free on Steam?
It is free. I think there's
Thank
a
you.
couple. There's a
Yes.
couple of aircraft that are free, and I think maybe Caucasus. I forget which map comes with the game. But if you want
Nice
to fly,
meet you. Follow me and go look at my full cockpit sim in my garage.
hell yeah, definitely do that when I get out of here. What was I saying? Oh, but if you want to fly any of the cool aircraft, you're gonna have to buy
Well,
them.
I play Battlefield, but this
The
is more
extra
realistic.
modules. So, like, I have the Syria map, the Afghanistan map, the Caucasus map, and they were like $50 a pop.
I know you don't like airliners, but it's cool. A Boeing 737.
It's actually pretty dope. The people that like go all out and build, airliner sims, super impressive. Show current CSAR. Launch Star Cluster. Launch Star Cluster. 11 o'clock, 5 clicks.
Do you fly IRL?
I
I
used
want an
to.
F-16
Not
sim
currently.
cockpit. Not that
That'd be dope.
impressive. I bought, not built it.
That's still dope.
Helimachopter.
All right.
If you have 4090, you can even play Star Citizen.
I've heard good things, and I've watched an inordinate amount of YouTube videos on Star Citizen. I just I feel like I would end up spending stupid amounts of money on
How is
stupid
this
shit.
compared to the real thing? I am into the race and truck sim stuff, so this is new to me.
I'm very much into racing sims as well, but uh-oh. Is my battery not? Oh, this one's almost dead too. It's very realistic. The flight dynamics in DCS are
How
second to
strong is your
none.
computer to run this with your VR?
It's a pretty stout computer. Launch Star Cluster. I almost stuttered. 11 o'clock, 300 meters. Fuck, where is
Crash it for Kobe. Are you using like an F-18 throttle as your collective?
I'm using an A10 throttle and stick. Launch smoke. I think that's our guy right here. Yeah, okay.
Lol, it happens to the best of us. Recently got Meta Quest 3 and been looking for good flight sims.
DCS
Great
is the
talking
best.
to you. See you in June.
All right, buddy. I'm seriously. I'm gonna try to talk my wife into it. I'll pedal turn and put her down. Oh,
What would you say it takes to get into, if you don't mind me asking?
I gotta winch this dude. I can't just land and pick him up. Was that the issue last time? We're just gonna hover over him and winch him.
What's one famous quote from a TV show or movie that you live by to this day? Do you know any free flight games for standalone VR? Just tell her she can go shopping. You just have to buy her something nice, she will fold lol.
It's good advice. Something from TV or a movie, a line. If you ain't first, you're last. Free flight games for standalone VR. Not free. I don't play a whole lot of standalone VR.
You can
either,
tell who is married. I've been using my Meta Quest with HDMI linked Xbox and Switch.
Oh, really?
Tell her Mall of America is largest mall in US.
All right. I'll relay the information. Show current CSAR.
Bingo lol.
Oh, thank you for saying bingo, because oh shit. Taking fire from the left. Bob and weave, baby. Alright, launch star cluster. 5 o'clock, 600 meters.
That's what I am here for.
Launch star cluster.
Are you flying solo right now?
I am flying solo. There's some other guys throughout the theater, but most of them are doing like close air support stuff. There's a couple Apache guys flying around right now. I'm just trying to rescue all these down pilots. Launch smoke.
How accurate is
Launch
flying
smoke.
this to real life flying?
Where the fuck's he at?
This is dope lol. It will take her all day Friday and Saturday to see them all. Bring her to Expo on Sunday.
Oh, fuck you, bro. Who keeps shooting
I
at
thought
me?
the right side was co-pilot lol.
Oh, we overflew him. By quite a way. Oh, shit. Here we go.
Back right was the blue.
Rockets. BTR in the open.
What game is this? Mayday.
Oh, shit. Fuck you. My rockets weren't armed. Rockets. My gun's armed. Alright. Going in for a rocket attack here. Where are they at? Fuck you, dude.
Is this Kobe Bryant simulator? HDMI Link is the MetaQuest app I use with game consoles. Connect video capture card to HDMI cable.
Where'd that other car go? Got a technical. Oh, he's by the beach. I don't know if I have any more rockets. Alright. I'm gonna swing around right. There he is.
Switch to guns.
Oh, too long. He's driving in the fucking water. Fuck you, dude. I don't know if we're going to be able to get this BTR with the minigun here.
Are those actual players or AI?
AI.
Worst aim ever.
Off left.
While you're looking like I do when I speed past a cop.
Thank you guys for the follows. Oh, fuck you. I think somebody just got shot down. I think that's that truck floating.
How hard is it to learn? Are you in a Huey?
I am in a
What
Huey.
game is this?
This is DCS World. Launch smoke. I don't know if homeboy hit my tail rotor.
Cool.
I guess we'll see when we go into the hover. There was another enemy. Oh, there he is. All right, let's see how we're gonna approach this approach here.
Ema, pass along and hit bed. I'll definitely be back. This is cool as have a good night.
All right, buddy, we'll catch you on the next one. All right, I got 2 survivors in the open, marked by blue smoke. All right, I'll start bleeding off some airspeed here. Tail rotor seems to be working fine. We're going to be hovering out of ground effect. Kind of a shitty LZ. Survivors directly into the nose. Go ahead and pedal turn. Hopefully I can winch them.
I
Oh
am
shit.
back.
Oh shit. Taking fire again. Alright, we're just gonna hover. Winch these dudes. I think we got all of
Tornado
them.
guy is back.
Hell yeah, tornado guy. Alright, I want to make sure I got all of them off the ground. Nope, there's still one.
How long did it take to learn?
To get comfortable in a helicopter, probably, I don't know. Until I felt like I actually knew what I was doing in a helicopter, probably 200 hours.
What is your objective?
I'm rescuing downed pilots.
Please play the song Loser by Alexander Hibbs.
That dude in the water is still shooting at me.
Is this PC or console?
This is PC. Oh god.
Shoot the good guys. So would you be able to fly a real helicopter?
Yeah. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate
What's your
it.
PC specs?
RTX 4090, Ryzen 9 7900X, 64
Meta
gigs of
headset,
RAM. Yeah, it's the Quest 3.
That's very good. Do you fly planes?
I do
Your
not
PC
fly planes.
is very Sigma. Game name? Basically, a
DCS
normal Joe
World.
can't play this game?
No, you definitely can. I was talking about how long it took me to get comfortable flying a real helicopter. All right, we got enemy dudes in the water, and we're not gonna shoot them while they're swimming. It's pretty rude. Alright, we're gonna go rescue this dude out of the water.
Shoot the good guys. Does Meta headset work in BF6?
I'm not sure. I don't think so. Carried a ton of airspeed into here.
I love the sound effects DCS has.
Alright, we're gonna hover, pick these guys up.
The text-to-speech is very good.
What the fuck?
Any mods for this game?
Did we just get shot down? Any mods for this game? No.
What
I mean,
happened?
there are mods. I don't know if my engine blew up or if I was on fire. I didn't get a fire detection light.
What happened? Jet.
Or if I got shot down.
I fly helicopters in VR chat. Maybe use flares next time?
I got no indication that I was...
Please fly a jet, bro.
No jets, I'm sorry. This is a helicopter-only stream.
Oof.
Yeah, big oof, sorry. I'm sure you can find somebody streaming jet nerd stuff.
The guy swimming got his payback.
He sure did. Son of a bitch. Alright. Jump back in here. I even let them survive. You know,
If not jet nerd, I tornado nerd.
And that's how they repaid the favor.
So we all just have insomnia, huh?
What a bunch of dicks. Yeah, man. I'm a night owl. And I get I probably sleep like 5 hours.
Am I tornado nerd?
Are you a tornado nerd?
I was
Yeah.
flying helicopters Speth Seahawk earlier practicing hovering over moving surfaces.
I think I'm a helicopter nerd, so it's cool. As long as you're, you can be a nerd about something.
Yes, I am very good.
All right, Alpha Huey. Go ahead and throw our loadout back on there. Let's go with a different livery, shall we? We had the Canadian Army.
I would fail so bad at this game.
Israel Army. That seems touchy. Let's not go there. How about the
Man, I saw you driving today. My goofy was waving at you. Is there nukes?
Were you in your patrol car? No nukes. I heard there's a good flight sim. What's it called?
Is there nukes?
No nukes. What is that?
Nah, personal.
Oh. Where? Well, don't say it. Never mind. Don't say where. Did you go back to work already? And how was vacation?
What military country did you pick?
The German
My
Luftwaffe.
Best Buy.
All right, low.
I accidentally
RPM
said,
warning.
is there nukes twice?
I know, you're good. No nukes. But I guess there's a flight sim where you can launch nukes, and I guess it's pretty good from what I've heard. I forget the name of it. All right, what am I doing here? Battery is on, generator is on, standby generator, boom, inverter, spare. Go AC phase, non-essential bus. Go ahead and...
Yeah, back at work now. Got another
Feels out of the
vacation, the
beta.
22nd going to Chicago.
Nice. You got family there, or just...
Nuclear option is the one where you can launch nukes.
Yeah, that's what it's called. I've heard good things. Should probably try it at some point.
I want to go to Oklahoma.
It's a good place for tornadoes. All right, 30% NG. There's 40. Starters disengaged. Engines got it. Now, let's take a look at our sweet German Luftwaffe.
Did you fly in the Marines?
I was a crew chief in the Marine Corps, so I flew in the back.
Friend's
Where those
birthday,
doors are
his
open
wife
now.
Got all his friends flying in
That's
as
where
a
I lived.
surprise, then going to a Sox game.
Nice. That sounds like a
Cuánto
good time.
tiempo dura el duelo?
Alright, throttle's coming up. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. El King. Alright, throttle's full open. Go ahead and reset.
This
Get
aircraft
rid of
wouldn't
that
be
mass
great for a
cushion.
hurricane wind check.
Standby generator.
So you learned
normal
all this
speed.
playing DCS? I am big fan, by the way.
I learned most of how helicopters fly by flying real helicopters. All the systems and
Cuánto
stuff in here,
tiempo
though.
dura el vuelo, señor?
I mean, instruments are instruments, right? All of this stuff works like any other helicopter or any other aircraft. Getting used to the radios and stuff, that's all a learn DCS thing, I guess. Alright, dome light, we'll go ahead and go steady, bright. Anti-collision light on. We'll go ahead and set our rad out, our radar altimeter. Low side doesn't really matter. I just like to have the radar altimeter. I think we're good. All right.
Do you know
CSAR
what
checking in.
EF5 Tornado TIV2 can survive one?
I did not know that. It's impressive. Show current CSAR. All right, look. Pilot aggressively average in a Huey crashed 33.2
Yes.
clicks away. That's us. That's our dead body out there. Well, not dead. But we'll go try to rescue. I'm going to go try to rescue me.
How long the flight last? Don't die again.
Yeah,
Good
that's
luck.
the goal. We probably flew for, what, an hour and a half before we got shot down? Show CSAR on map. Bring up the map. Okie dokie, Jones. We are here. We need to go there.
The graphics are very Sigma.
Where is my body? There's my body in here. All these blue circles are down pilots. So people are getting shot left and right in this this sector. All over, really. Bring up the cockpit. Throwing a new battery here. We'll probably fly until about it's
Stay
153
below the
here.
radar deck.
Probably get out. We got shot down by small arms, so it's not going to do us a whole lot of good.
Skadoosh.
About another hour, and then I'm jumping off. All right, we're all set. Doors are closed. Go ahead and arm up here.
Skadoosh.
Armed, and we are switched to guns.
How old this game is? Let's Skoden.
DCS has been around for probably, what? Almost.
I like saying Skadoosh because yes.
15 plus years? Alright, power's coming in.
That's so cap. Natives say let's Skoden. No way.
No way what?
Sheesh.
Oh. Yeah, somebody's got to look it up. Hey Siri. When did DCS come out?
It's not let's Skoden, it's just Skoden.
2008 is when it came out. So what is that? 17 years.
Whoa. Damn. D's. 17.
Alright. Back into the shit we go. How's it going, bro?
Fun fact, first version of TIV2 was also made in 2008. He's focused.
I'm not. We almost died. Titty twister? Look at that. Look at that. He's so focused. That's why I got him as a co-pilot. Unshakable, this guy.
Damn, all-time viewer high?
Not all-time high. I think the most we've had is like 4
What flight
something.
stick setup are you using?
So I'm rocking the Thrustmaster Warthog HOTAS on a 7, I think it's 7 or 8 inch stick extension from the base to the stick itself. And then the base is on a quick release mount, so I can throw the stick off if I'm racing in
TikTok
my
suddenly decides when it's your day or not.
racing.
AO being
racing
Seuss
right?
with the co-pilot.
Yeah, people like watching the flight sim stuff because there's not a whole lot of people streaming flight sim stuff, especially not in VR. So the market is not very saturated. There's 10 million people playing Ready or Not. 10 million people, are streaming Battlefield 6 and iRacing. Sometimes streams on iRacing and VR will get up there in viewer count, but people seem to like the Huey, and I don't blame them. This is the greatest aircraft ever to bless the world. So
Nut check the co-pilot.
wait,
What do
is there
you
a
think
fist?
about the
Oh,
new
yeah.
Battlefield as a vet?
I have not played the new Battlefield, so I cannot objectively give any type of feedback. They told me to do it, man. I'm sorry.
I like the Apache.
I look like... Never mind. Yeah, that's inappropriate. Look at that hole. Wrong. So wrong. Sorry
Huh.
if there's any underage. Sorry, buddy.
Lol.
Oh, it's going through him.
Is this DCS?
This is DCS.
LMAO.
Getting happy endings in the Huey. Huey Happy Endings. That's a good stream title. Are we armed up? Let's test fire the gun. It works. Alright. We're almost
Give
to
a
the
little
objective
burst
area.
of the guns.
Homie over here is going to give a little
BF6
burst of
has
something.
a kernel level anti-cheat finally. Hey Jeff, is that you?
This is not Jeff. My name is not Jeff. Let's go current CSAR. 18.3 clicks. My body is 18.4 clicks out over the water. So my concern is when we go to try to rescue these pilots, we are going to get shot down again. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Again?
Oh no, server
Have you
restarts
seen
in 30
the Moza
minutes.
flight base that turns to a stick shifter?
Yes.
Over 350k cheater bans since Thursday. Bigger, bigger,
That's
bigger,
wild.
bigger, bigger.
Ooh, Joshua, I know what you're trying to do. You're trying to be naughty. We don't like naughty.
Smart people.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Moon.
Be gone, Joshua.
Begone.
Cool dude.
Daniel, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Yeah, the Moza flight base, the force feedback one looks pretty dope. I just
Hello.
don't have that kind of money.
No
Hello,
problem.
Joker. Thank
Barrel
you for
roll?
the follow. Unfortunately, no barrel
How many
rolls in
hours
the
can
Huey.
you fly?
We want to survive.
Don't get shot down.
I mean, technically, I can fly as long as I want to until I run out of fuel, which I just died like 20 minutes ago. Maybe not even that long, so I've got a full tank when I respawn. But don't get shot down. Yeah, that's the goal.
Can you do
That
aerial
is-
refuels?
Not in a Huey. But the aerial refueling capable aircraft, most of the fixed wing guys, they can do
Is this
aerial
DCS?
refueling. This is DCS.
Do a barrel roll.
No barrel rolls. We will die. We don't want to die. Got friendly artillery. Show current CSAR.
What did you fly in the military?
So
Not
I
with that
didn't.
attitude.
I wasn't a military
Tough
pilot.
NGL.
I was a crew chief
Skimming
on the
pretty
Huey.
low. Do a kick
So I was a
flip.
door gunner on the Huey and a crew chief on the Blackhawk when I was in the National Guard.
Bueller. Bueller?
Bueller? Doctor? Doctor?
Do a tailspin. Also, thank you for your service.
I
Nina.
appreciate it.
Why so low?
We're trying to avoid small arms fire here. It's harder to track a moving target when you're at low altitude. Now it isn't,
Bueller.
because I'm over the water, so anybody from the shore can shoot me. But we're about to execute our rescue here very soon, barring we don't get shot down. Launch Star Cluster. So I just called for the survivors in the water to launch a flare, which you can see off the nose. So this is going to be Ice
Very
Viper.
cool.
He's a
What are you flying?
SA-342. I'm flying the Huey. We are going to
Starburst.
attempt to rescue an Alouette pilot.
Ferris Bueller reference. I just wanted to hear it. Is this like Coast Guard?
Launch smoke. Kind of like the Coast Guard, I guess, but with people shooting at you. All right, smoke off the nose.
Cool stuff.
All right, not getting shot at yet, which is good news.
Is your co-pilot NPC?
He is an NPC.
Every player have VR?
Nope. I'd say most players of DCS.
Want to join military
Use
at
monitors.
18, but don't know if it's a good idea.
If it's not a good idea at 18, you should try it
enemy
at
is having
17.
lunch.
That's when I enlisted. Yeah, I hope they're having lunch. That's great for us.
What game?
This is DCS World.
Haha.
Oh, your mom's a hoe. From the water. This son of a bitch again. Alright. Before we do anything.
Who farted?
Oh.
How was college after service? It's getting hot. You need some Leonard Skinner playing. Take him out. Are the people shooting at you real?
No, they're AI. Oh shit, I
Bullshit.
didn't... My intervalometer is not set, so I wasn't able to shoot any rockets.
Cause I'm free bird, yeah.
Thank you for the follow, appreciate you. Alright, in for rockets. I think we just shot over his head. Couldn't see with all the sea spray.
Shot at boats. Rocket pods?
Yeah,
How
we got
immersive
rocket
is the
pods.
VR really?
Oh, it's completely immersive. It doesn't get more
I
immersive.
tried to enlist, but I failed that assignment test they give you at the recruiter office.
Oh, he's
Want
smoking.
to fly
I don't know
a
if
free
you...
bird YAAA. Shoot at boats.
I think he's sunk.
What helicopter you in?
We are in the UH-1 Huey. Alright, let's go try to rescue these dudes, shall we? Now that we've got that problem taken care of. This is just a fucking helicopter graveyard out here. Look how many people are in the water.
I am wondering that too. Been thinking about enlisting. I'll be getting on Arma in about an hour. I'll be flying the same helicopter lol.
Hell yeah. Alright, we're winching him. Alright, we're gonna shift over here, winch these clowns. Oh my god. This is the same thing that just happened. We did not get shot down. Oh, we got killed by a sniper.
Is it multiplayer?
An AT-11.
What's on the test you do to enlist?
Uh...
Daddy.
Alright, well, that sucked.
Warzone and Battlefield 6 who?
What's on the test you do to enlist? The ASVAB, the Armed Services Vocational Aptitude Battery.
Daddy.
There's a lot of
Daddy come here. Ooh yes daddy.
Saul
It's a
Juarez.
general aptitude test.
I don't need any more kids. I'm not your daddy. There are a lot of subjects in the ASVAB. There are plenty of resources to adequately prepare you. Standby generator, starter generator, non-essential bus. Low rotor RPM warning, shut that fucking thing off. Inverter spare. Alright, pull the fuel out of detent here. Starter is engaged. Ugh, what a bummer. Got shot down
Woof.
again.
Woof.
Alright.
Woof.
We're
Alert
gonna,
alert.
We're going to avoid the rescues over the water. We're just too exposed. There are plenty of inland rescues to be had, though. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
This is why I'd love DCS. I'm a pilot in training, so I'd be able to learn my starting procedure.
There you go. Are you going to be flying a Huey? That'd be dope.
Daddy. Caption we're going down.
Time to go rescue myself? No. I'm not going back over that fucking water. Lord have mercy. That's the second time we got shot down with the same thing. I didn't learn the first time. I learned this time. Fool me once.
AH-60 Apache.
AH-60 Apache, what is that? I know the AH-64 Apache and the UH-60 Blackhawk, but not the AH-60 Apache.
AH-64.
Alright, go ahead and load the flares, arm the flares, arm the
64
guns.
Apache, my bad typo. Ahahaha,
You're good.
64.
I know what you meant. Yeah, the Apache is kind of laughable compared to the Cobra. That's what I needed with another beer. I wouldn't have died if I drank another beer, you know what I mean?
Sent you Galaxy.
What?
What's the game?
Did you? It didn't even notify me.
2 in the pink, 1 in the stink.
If you did, Ricky, I very much appreciate it. You certainly didn't have to do that. Yeah, don't send any gifts. Just send follows and likes. Drives more
What's
people
the
to the
game?
stream. A follow?
Though a starting procedure
Plenty of,
doesn't change much
I know.
throughout planes or helicopters. I got you, bro. Thanks for the service.
Well, I very much appreciate you. Thank you. Monkey, thank you for the follow.
Wait, Brothers
starting
Island
procedure doesn't
Adventure
change much
2023.
through planes or helicopters.
Is
You
the
are
Quest
correct.
3 that good?
It's not the best VR headset, but it's pretty great, especially for the value. For $500, I mean, you're getting basically 4K resolution in each eye. I say basically. But what you're seeing on the stream is what
What's
I'm
your
seeing
favorite
in
commercial
headset.
plane?
So favorite commercial, like, are we talking airliner or like civil? All right, power's coming in. Didn't have enough left pedal in there, so you
Nice
you
to
saw,
see something different
saw
and
the
not
torque.
the same BS.
Yeah. There's a lot of streams of the same stuff, so I'm glad I could be a little different. Which, to be
Airliner
fair,
YK737,
I do stream the same
etc.
stuff sometimes.
Don't forget to
I-
unlock rockets.
I play 3 games primarily. Ready or Not,
What's your graphics
which
card?
I've been playing Ready or Not for like 4 years now. DCS and iRacing. I don't venture much outside of that. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I set my intervalometer. Graphics card is the RTX 4090.
Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. No, I do. I'm glad to see not like the Call of Duty trend has, at least on TikTok, has seemed to kind of subside. But we're about to go into the Battlefield 6 era.
Would it be
So.
easier to fly a helicopter if I buy the sticks and things for it?
Opposed to like flying keyboard? Yes, 100%. But if keyboard and mouse is all you got, do what you got to do. All right, we're going to stay inland. We're not doing any offshore rescues because that has panned out not well
Let's
for
strap
us.
a GAU 8A on this chopper.
I think the GAU 8 would probably shake
I wish the
this
sim mode in
aircraft
War Thunder was like DCS with the interactive helm.
into oblivion.
I try fly with
It
a
would be dope.
controller that was hard. Is the headset connected to her computer?
It is connected wirelessly to my computer through my router via the Wi-Fi 6 channel. Try to fly with a controller? Yeah, I can't imagine. I bet that is tough. All right, let's test fire this gun real quick. All right. Guns work. Are my radios on? Transmit, receive.
What's your next VR headset?
I don't know, man. Like, for the longest time, I tried talking myself into buying a Pimax.
How many years did you serve?
But
Do
I
you
just can't
fly
bring
jets?
myself to spend $1,000+ on a headset when I paid $500 for this like a year ago. And
Is that your collective on your left?
it's it's pretty fantastic, right? It's not as good of a clarity. Thank you for the gifts. Like I said, don't send gifts, send likes and follows. That's plenty enough for me. Don't spend your hard-earned money on a video game stream. I appreciate it though.
How many years did
The
you
thought
serve?
is great, and I'm very appreciative. Did 5 years active duty in the Marine Corps, and then I did 3 years in the National Guard. So I was a Huey crew chief in the Marine Corps, and then I was a Black Hawk crew chief in the Guard. My collective is my throttle, so I don't have a true collective stick
You a
yet.
pilot?
That's
Dope. My dad served 11 years in the Marine Corps.
in the works. I'll eventually have an actual collective that I can pull, but for now I'm just using the throttle.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it, by the way. 11 years in the Marine Corps. Hell yeah. What do you get out as
Is this
11
on
years?
Steam?
Probably a gunny. This is on Steam. You can also install it natively from DCS directly. But this, for me, I've downloaded it through Steam. What time is it? Server restarts in 15-ish minutes. So I think we could
Aviation
probably...
supply mostly.
Nice. So he worked in the squadrons.
Have
Show
you tried
current
the
CSR.
CH-47?
I have not. I want to buy it, but when it first released, they've done a lot of patches to it.
Are you a real pilot?
But when it first dropped, I heard nothing but horror stories about the Chinook. So, am I a real pilot? I'm a licensed and certified pilot through the FAA. Yes. I have not flown in 9 years. I found a new career and ran with that and gave up flying helicopters. But eventually
That's
I want to
dope.
get back into flying.
Get this guy behind another Black Hawk.
Yeah, when I was in the Guard, so I got out of the Guard in 2021. I put in my packet and went through the Warrant Officer Selection Board through the Guard, got selected, and then COVID hit. They canceled all of the school seats for WOCS, Warrant Officer Candidate School, during the first part of COVID, and which was fine. I was willing to wait. And then my unit decided to... It wasn't even the unit.
Was it
was
hard
the
getting your
battalion.
license?
Decided that everybody on the OML or the Order of Merit list from the Warrant Officer Board would have to reboard
Is there a cool Marine Corps moment that you remember?
if you wanted to go to flight school. So we would have to go through the whole rigmarole again, even though, like, why the fuck would I have to reboard if I've already been selected? And we would be the first class to go back once the whole COVID thing cleared up. So I decided to just get out. I was pretty salty with the whole thing and decided to get out of the Army National Guard. Yeah, that's
Don't
my
blame
woe
ya.
is me story. Cool Marine Corps moment that you remember. Had a lot of cool moments. Had a lot of shitty moments, but a lot of cool moments as well. I'd say most of my cool moments in the Marine Corps were on deployments. That's probably some of the most fun I've had in life up to this point. Really, just being able to go to a weird place in the world with some of my best friends and do some cool shit. It was a pretty notable experience in my life. Notable experiences. Show current CSAR. 8.2 clicks. Show CSAR on map.
Have you been to Wake Island?
I have not been to Wake Island. Where are we? All right, so we got some surface air threat. All right, we're gonna kind of thread the needle down through here. Try to stay out of this threat ring. Okay. Oh. Uh-oh. Baby's awake. I'm gonna have to put her down, boys. Just stick the passy in her mouth and hopefully she'll go back to sleep. Maybe we'll be in a relatively safe spot. Shielded by some trees here. Emergency landing. Alright, I'll be right back. You can stay or you can leave.
Any moment where you were the most afraid in the Marines?
She already went back to sleep. Didn't even have to leave the room. Alright. These stupid fucking gloves out of the way. How are there 154 people awake at 2:23 Central Standard Time? I get it. You may be in a different part of the world. But y'all need to go to sleep. So do I, but we're here. Any moment where you were most afraid in the Marines? Yeah, when we crashed a helicopter, that was pretty terrifying. Alright, power's coming in, coming back up. We're gonna pedal turn and get the fuck out of here. Show current CSAR. Oh, maybe she's not awake or not asleep. There's another Huey flying up there. I was making sure that wasn't a hostile. Alright. I'm gonna have to put her down and go check on the baby. oh. Little slip landing here. Alright. I'm gonna go make sure she's truly asleep this time. Alright, I think she's down for the count. Whoa. Alright, recenter. Okay. Hold on. Got instrument gauges and baby monitors. True multitasking here. Alright. Power's coming in. We're back on the go here. Oh. God, that was ugly. Ugly takeoff. Sorry, guys. Show current CSAR. Alright. Are we within this threat ring right now? No, there is no more threat ring. Show CSAR on map. Oh, we're in the middle of it. Okay. Got an F-18 crew and a Huey crew down over here somewhere. Launch Star Cluster. Alright, we're looking for... Oh, shit. CSAR checking in. There we go. Launch Star Cluster. 11 o'clock, about 3 clicks. Oh, it's not the one out over the water, is it?
Are the voice commands a mod?
Yeah, so it's a piece of software called Voice Attack. You can go in there and you can program it to respond to whatever you want to say, and then it'll initiate some keyboard hotkeys. Launch Star Cluster. Oh, that must be him. Make sure that's not a bad guy. Launch Smoke. Launch Smoke. Yep, that's him. Out in the middle of this field. Alright, so this is our Hornet guy that went down. Relatively safe area. Did we pick him up already? That was fast. Uh-oh. Did my headset die? I think my headset died, guys. Uh-oh. No, it didn't. Did the game just crash? Oh, the server reset. That makes sense. And we didn't get out in time. What a bummer. All right, server reset, which you told me 15 minutes ago that I was going to reset. Bear with me. Yo, thank you for the follow. These 2:30 a.m. follows are wild. You guys should be in bed, not watching me fly a fucking helicopter around. Get that rest. You got tomorrow to conquer.
Just went from 96 people to 168 people.
Yeah, it was wild. I think the black screen really got it. Really dissuaded the viewership there for a second.
In bed watching helicopter is the only way.
Yeah. I should be in bed. All right, server has reset. We are back in it to win it. Oh, speaking of winning, I was recently sponsored by Zen.
Sleep while flying, you can do it.
Just kidding. But if you ain't Zen, you ain't winning. All right. So we've done the Canadian Army. We have done the German Luftwaffe. What do we got? What are our options? Department of State. I think there's an Air America one in here. CIA. U.S. Army 1972. Olive Drab. Ooh, Norwegian Coast Guard. Hellenic Air Force. Greek Army Aviation Medic. All right, yeah, we're rocking the...
I was going to watch a show until I was scrolling and saw this. Now I am too interested in this.
What show are you going to watch? I'm interested in what show you are going to watch. Sleep while flying. I wish I could do that. I wish I was that cool. All right. Zen. Let's get this bad.
Designated survivor.
Designated survivor. Oh, that's the president one, right? With what's his name? God, what is that dude's name? I want to say Michael Keaton, but it's not Michael Keaton. It's his dad's looks just like him. Big actor. Shit. That's a great show. I watched that for a while. He's the president, and then I can't even remember the premise of the show anymore. Oh, I know it's a good one. Anyways, feels out of detent.
Kiefer Sutherland?
Kiefer Sutherland, that's it. And his dad's Donald Sutherland. Alright, so we're watching this gauge right here. We're waiting for either 40 seconds or 40% NG, whatever comes first. Alright, it's at 40.
Have you seen Airwolf?
Turbines are firing. Well, turbine.
Designated survivor.
Yep. Have I seen Airwolf? I have not actually seen Airwolf. I've seen clips of it, but I have
What
not
are you
watched
flying?
it. I'm flying the UH-1H. Speaking of which, we haven't looked at our sweet livery yet. It's kind of lame. It's just a regular green Huey with the Greek insignia on it. So, little bit of... Oh, you can't zoom in. Wait, can I zoom in? Oh, yeah. Okay, here we go. Oh, wait, it won't let me... I gotta tap it. Okay, so this blue thing right here, that blue target-looking thing, that is what is called a roundel.
Change skins?
Every
They have a
aviator,
UH-60
every country
in
with
DCS.
an aviation asset, military aviation asset, has their own roundel. Not that's just a flag. Not the red medical cross, but that circle, like the German Luftwaffe, they have the Iron Cross, that's their roundel. The United States has the circle with the two like rectangular jutting pieces out of it. That is called a roundel. It's my little piece of useless information for you. What was the question? Do they have a UH-60 in DCS? There is a modded UH-60. It is not a native...
Do you ever provide
aircraft.
CAs?
CAS, close air support, yes. Not primarily in the Huey, in this server. Primarily combat search and rescue, but if the need arises, I do have guns and... Wait, let me open the door. You can see the rocket pods down there. I do have rocket pods, and I have a minigun, so we can answer if called upon, if needed. All right, we are full open on throttle. Set our IFF.
Arma?
This is DCS. Right. Armed. Guns are armed.
I tried playing DCS for a while. I like it, but it's way too realistic for me. What game are you playing?
It is a learning curve, that's for sure. I'm playing DCS World. All right, power's coming in. Didn't have left pedal in. So, since we're just spreading useless information that nobody really cares about, if I just, we call it pulling collective or adding power, right? This is how complicated a helicopter can be, right? Every control input influences a different control input, right? So if I can't just put in power and fly, right? Like a jet, right? A single engine jet doesn't have a prop. There's no torque or anything. So they just add power and they go straight. This,
So are
if I
there
want to go
troops
straight
that people
up,
can play as, or is it all NPC?
I'm adding collective, which is my up and down control, right? That spinning thing above my head, the rotor, is what is controlling my up and down movement. But as I add power, it creates torque, which is causing me to spin, which you don't want, right? Like you can't take off straight if I'm just spinning around like a top here. So you have to add pedals, right? You can see my pedal movements. Wait, where's my pilot body at? There it is. All right. So to counteract that, as I add power, right, and that left pedal, or that collective stick, I'm adding left pedal to counteract the torque. So I'm no longer spinning right when I'm adding power. All right, that's how I can go up and down without spinning around. Now, if I want to slide left, that's what I use my center stick for. If I want to slide right, or slide backwards, or slide forward, I can do all of that with the center stick. But, right, if I do those, any little input influences another.
And you're using the pedal the whole time.
For the most part, until you get into straight and level flight, especially once you get past what's called ETL, or effective translational lift. That's when the rotor system is most efficient. You're also getting a lot of air over the airframe, the fuselage. It's kind of weather vaning, right? So you've got wind flowing over it, keeping it in a straight line. I don't have to use my pedals as much. So I have my pedals, or my feet, completely off the pedals right now.
Do you fly formations with your friends? I always
sometimes
wanted to learn how to fly a helicopter.
But like in a hover, right, you could see that when I added power, or added collective, it just naturally wanted to spin to the right. So in a power limited situation, if you can pedal turn or yaw to the right, it takes way less power. That's probably confusing to hear it when I just say that, because I'm not really explaining how that works. Oh shit. Oh fuck me. Where did that dude go? There he is. Shit. Oh, that's a friendly F-18. Lord have mercy, he scared me. Christry.
Have you flown a real helicopter?
I have flown a real helicopter. The federal government even gave me a license saying that I could fly a helicopter by myself. And that I could teach people how to fly a helicopter at one point.
How close is this to the real thing?
Pretty damn close. I mean, obviously it's absent G-force. There's no real way to simulate that without actually being in a real aircraft. But other than that, the VR adds the immersion and the realism. Having a good flight, control setup, a real stick.
I've been in the UN White Hawks.
Adds to the immersion. The flight dynamics in this specific simulator, DCS, are immaculate. I mean, it flies like a helicopter. The control inputs are exactly like a helicopter. Every button and every switch in this thing, every radio works, every system works. All these circuit breakers up here you can pull and push in, and they'll, they control the actual system that they're associated with. All of the aircraft are 3D scanned from the real life aircraft. So like this UH-1 hotel cockpit, somebody went to a real UH-1H helicopter and 3D scanned that bitch. So, I mean, it doesn't get much more realistic than this. Like there's the Apache. Although I am not very good at flying the Apache. Flying the Apache is like flying any other aircraft. Operating the systems in the Apache is a pain in the dick. But if you get in the cockpit of that Apache in DCS, it is fucking beautiful. Like, the textures inside of it, like, there's like worn spots where like, the pilots would, they rub the paint off the switches or whatever it may be. looks exactly like the real thing. It is fantastic. And that's how a lot of the aircraft are. The F-18, the F-16, they do such a good job building aircraft in this game. It's amazing. I love it.
Yay, VTOL VR is more simplified for me. I wouldn't be able to handle this.
Yeah, VTOL VR is great. I love VTOL VR because of the simplicity, but the flight dynamics are great in it too. You know, the aircraft fly like aircraft. The helicopters are kind of shitty, but the fixed wing stuff is fun. You just get to the point, right? The point is dogfighting or, you know, air-to-ground stuff. You don't have to really worry about all of the startup procedure in this Huey. It's simple for me because I've done it 10 million times already. But, you know, you put anybody in, a random person in this helicopter, like, zero chance you're going to get this thing started. Right? VTOL VR, it's pretty intuitive.
What's the name of this simulator?
It may take you a few minutes to figure out how to start the damn thing, but it's only going to take you a few minutes.
If you can fly one type of helo, can you fly any type?
Yeah, I mean, fly, yes. Starting it and operating the flight management systems, the weapon systems, all of that shit, no clue. That's the real difficult part about flying. Show current CSAR. All right, 13.9 clicks. Show CSAR on map. We're pretty far out still. How did we die last time? Oh, no, we didn't die. The server reset. But yeah, all the control inputs on a helicopter...
Go figure, the computer systems
really
are the hard part.
Are pretty much exactly the same. Yeah, like I was talking about the Apache. Like, I own the Apache module in this game, and I've tried flying it. Flying it, simple. I mean, it's just like flying any other helicopter. Managing the TDAC, which I don't even know what it stands for, like the weapon system screen and all the controls for that
would be the easy part.
So difficult. Like, there are 10 million different things you have to do just to get the laser designator to work, which you need the laser designator to aim your Hellfire missiles and your laser guided rockets, and to get the gun to slew to your helmet. Like, there's 10 million things that you have to do to make that work, and it's just it's so much. It's super cool, don't get me wrong. I think it's badass, but it's not easy. That's our Hornet buddy. He must have had a Sam painting him, so we're gonna ease this way. Don't really want to deal with that bullshit. Can't really do mock Jesus in a Huey and evade missiles very easily, so we've got flares and a hope and a dream to save us.
How fast to speed?
How fast to speed? What do you mean? Show current CSAR. Alright, we're within 6.7. Launch star cluster. Oh. CSAR check-in. Alright, we are reported on duty for combat search and rescue. Launch star cluster. 11 o'clock, 5 clicks. Still pretty far. I don't see it. Yeah, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Who's that? Payne. Thank you. Launch Star Cluster. Do it. Okay, he's in the field. I got. Oh, that's the guy we were rescuing last time before the server reset. So yeah, anytime the server resets, the down pilots
Not
will
even
remain.
anyone on ground.
They'll stay there for 24 hours. They can be rescued within 24 hours. If they're not, the pilot that went down will lose one of their lives. Launch smoke. All right, contact the smoke off the nose. Contact the survivor, 12 o'clock.
Oh,
Coming
do you
through
have
40
limited
knots.
lives in this server?
Yep.
What branch brother?
So the servers are up for 5 hours. You have 3 lives per server session. So if you go down, like say I crash right now, my pilot will be just like that guy, standing out here waiting to be rescued. If you're rescued, that life resets, so you don't lose a life. If you're rescued. If you're not rescued within 24 hours, you lose a life. For whatever server session you're in. All right, power's coming in. We're on uneven terrain, so we're going to pick up. Launch Star Cluster.
Very cool.
All right, so that down pilot is right there. I thought I saw him.
What's the time limit for pilots for 9-line EVACS?
So they give their, we'll just call it an abbreviated 9-line the moment they crash. So it'll call, there's like 3 people in the server right now since it's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning, but when it's really rocking and jiving during the normal hours, you'll constantly be hearing whoever requests CSAR, and then it'll give you a little blurb of what pilot went down, what they were flying, where they're at, and then any CSAR assets in the area will go attempt to rescue them. Show current CSAR.
Can your pilot die if they're unable to eject, or do they have the 24 hours no matter what?
They have the 24 hours no matter what. Launch Star Cluster. 5 o'clock, 2 clicks. Ooh, he's close.
So you are
don't
picking
hit the
up
stream.
NPCs, or are they real players?
They're NPCs after they crash. They used to be real players. Launch Star Cluster. Oh shit. I just saw tracers from the right side somewhere.
When people train to be a Marine pilot and they're in the Marines for a while, do they get PTSD? Oh, that's cool.
Just from training? No. I don't imagine they do. Everybody's different, right? You can get PTSD from anything. Your worst day is your worst day, right? My worst day is different from
No, while
somebody
in the
else's.
field.
Like overseas? Launch Star Cluster. Homie's out in the middle of the fucking field. Alright, we're gonna risk it. Leave no man behind! I'm hoping this BTR is
Say
not
being deported,
hostile.
Iraq or Korea or something like that.
Or we're gonna get shot right up the ass pipe.
You got it.
We're gonna make it quick. We're just gonna hoist this dude and get the fuck out of here.
What is Star Cluster?
Flare. My voice command, when I say flare, it doesn't read it for some reason, so I had to find a reasonable alternative, and Star Cluster seemed to work, so... Alright, we're just hovering, we're hoisting this dude, we're on uneven terrains. Oh shit. We're out of here. Fuck you, dude.
Howdy.
Hello, hello. Alright. I guess that BTR was hostile. Where is he at? There he is. Show current CSAR. Oh, we didn't rescue that guy, did we? Fuck. Launch Star Cluster.
Bro.
Launch smoke. Oh, he's in the water. Shit. Alright. Well, we got that guy. Maybe... Oh, this is where we got shot down last time. No, we're not going to do it. I'm not going to... Going into the hover right there, we got shot by a... Oh, balls. I see him out there. He's in that field. Alright, we're out of here. Show current CSAR. Launch Star Cluster. Alright, you know what? Like I said, leave no man behind. We'll try to scoop him up quick.
It's like a movie and you're Tom Cruise.
Alright, homie. Whoa, 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 whoa. Getting a little uneasy there. Oh, we took damage. We took damage. Rudder system's fucked. Alright, we picked him up. I think he's in. Oh god. It's like flying a fucking washing machine right now. Show current CSAR. Atlantis. Show CSAR on map. Show CSAR on map. There's a bunch of dudes in the water. Alright, we are gonna go land, drop these guys off, and repair real quick.
I've never heard someone say it's like flying a washing machine, LMAO.
That's what it's like, man. I don't know how else to explain it.
All those blue pings are guys.
Yep, all those blue circles. Hold on, let
This
me
is
fly
sick.
with...
So realistic.
Show CSAR on map. Bring up the map. So, all those blue circles, me included. Make sure I'm not fucking crashing on the water. Ooh. That's a shitty part about not having a autopilot in this thing is when you're looking at the map, you could be doing whatever the aircraft
No
wants.
handing
in
the
background.
washing machine RN.
So yeah, like I said, all of these blue dotted circles show CSAR on map. Show CSAR on map. Those are all down pilots that need to be rescued. This dude in the KA-50, the Shark, is out there prosecuting targets, so maybe if we come back, we'll have some air support. You can hear somebody talking in the background on the radio. He's saying rifle, so he's firing a air-to-ground missile. So he's out there doing work. Xander, hello. All right, we're flying to the nearest airfield. We are here. We either need a MASH unit or an airport to drop these survivors off at. Otherwise...
It's like they all crashed on top of each other, haha.
Yeah. It's because there's a big surface air threat there. No MASH unit. So the airport is the closest spot we can go. So we're pulling a little more power. We'll build some airspeed up. So that's our engine tachometer right here. That's our airspeed indicator. So we're doing 110
Bring a boat
knots
to
right
rescue them, lol.
now. Yeah, I feel like that boat would get shot to shit. Here's our altimeter. Right. That's our VSI, or our vertical speed indicator. That shows how fast we're climbing. So we are climbing now at 1,000 feet, 2,000 feet, almost 2,000 feet per minute. And nose it over, we'll start a descent. And descending at 500 feet per minute. So on and so forth. That's just a clock. That's our wet compass. So we'll call that a standby compass or a wet compass. Just a little compass filled with fluid in case we lose electronics. That's always our backup. Here's our gyro actuated compass.
What about that go baby go button on the stick?
Is this one? That does that. All right, we're almost to the airport. Hopefully we can land this thing. With it being unstable as it is. I want to see what kind of damage we took.
Do you fly sims like this while learning how to actually fly a helicopter? Gaga.
The only time I used a flight simulator during training was for instrument rating. And so it's a really shitty simulator. Like, the external world is, like, the graphics are terrible, but the cockpit's pretty high fidelity. And you just learn how to fly in the clouds. All right, so you're just staring at instruments.
Camera views are sick.
All right, we're pretty stable so far, but once we get below 40 knots...
I guess you don't need to worry about row here, huh?
Yeah. Those are a suggestion. All right, not too bad.
I farted.
Not too bad. I'm proud of you, buddy. Controls are a little loose. Maybe have some hydraulic line damage or something. Oh yeah, hydraulic pressure. Look at that. Called it.
Any views of inside the pit?
Are you talking about inside the cockpit? You want me to look around? That's the cabin back there.
In the back.
Oh, no, there's not a... I may be able to... Hold on. Wait. No, that's as close as it'll let me get. I think.
That was cool as shit. The door opened.
Open the cockpit doors. I mean, you can do everything in here. There's me, my beautiful. Doesn't even look like me. Lame.
What sim is this?
This is DCS World. Go ahead and close those doors. Yeah, sorry I can show you more of the the cabin, but it is what it is. All right, we are going to pick up. We're going to go over to the FARP, and we are going to try to get repaired.
Ever flew Apache in this game?
I have flown the Apache in this game. I'm not good at flying the Apache. Is that F-18 over here? We'll go hover around the Hornet and get a look at the old girl.
Can we take that bus instead?
Sure. Go say hi to our friend over here.
The Apache is my all-time favorite helicopter.
Just close his canopy. It's a good looking jet, I will say it. Not a big fixed wing guy, but I wonder if he started the engines. Oh, he's got them started. I wonder if it causes any like turbulence for us, or we'll just melt the windscreen. This thing is so hard to fly right now.
F-18s are badass fighters. Is the sight able to be zeroed in as well? Apache is my fav helicopter too.
Like I said, it's like flying a fucking washing machine right now. You can see me moving the stick all over the place, just trying to keep it right here. Alright, we're gonna... He said, bro.
So like a Chinook. A washing machine on spin cycle lol.
Alright. So we'll try to land and see if somebody can repair us. Alright, come down to flat idle. Low rotor RPM. Parent menu, ground crew. Request for pit.
Unable to comply.
Oh, we gotta shut down? Okay. I don't mind doing that. We'll just cut the fuel.
Are you able to adjust the sight for distance as well?
Say again.
Yeah,
Is
I'm
this
on
DCS?
comms.
This is DCS. You can adjust the sight, yeah. So you can move the reticle up and down. You've got a little meter. If you can see it, it's kind of blurry this close. I think you can see it kind of. But yeah, you can adjust the distance. This is DCS. Did I say that? I feel like I'm repeating myself. Alright. Ground crew, request for pay.
What's your all-time favorite heli?
The UH-1. So I was a crew chief on the UH-1 November. The twin engine, two-bladed Huey before we transition to the UH-1 Yankee, which is the four-bladed composite.
My dad's old bird.
Composite rotor system, twin engine, has the same engines. T700 Tech GE Tech 401 Charlie is the model number for the engine, but it's the same engine that's in the AH-1 Whiskey, the AH-1 Yankee, Cobra Tech helicopters. It's the same engine that's in the Blackhawk. It's the same engine that's in the...
Who's that one sitting with you in the heli?
That's just my...
What's the least favorite heli you have flown in real life?
AI co-pilot. I'm waiting for these blades to fucking stop turning. Least favorite helicopter is the R-22. Let's go ahead and rearm.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Request repair. Unable to comply.
My engines are shut down, you dickhead. You want the battery off? Would that make you feel better, little guy?
Wait, Bob is an I?
Bob is an AI, yep.
Request repair.
Okay. It looks like we're getting repaired. We had to shut it all the way down. Ridiculous.
Do you think the Venom is a good update to the Huey's frame?
Nobody calls it a Venom, but yes, it's the UH-1 Yankee is one of the most capable multi-role helicopters that exist today. The ability to the power, the twin engine. I already said the model name, T700 Tech GE Tech 401 Charlies. 1,800 shaft horsepower per engine.
What is your favorite jet all time?
The amount of power that
Too bad I can't
produces,
be a 240 gunner like this in a game.
As well as the ability to carry a full loadout as well as troops on board is huge. The weapon systems that are on board the aircraft, the APKWS, the Advanced Precision Kill Weapon System, the GAU-21 50 cal machine gun, the GAU-17 minigun on the side.
The world's a better place with you in, brother.
The ability to
Needs to be strapped to a GAU-8.
Ability to laser designate for other aircraft is huge. And you can put the Huey, I mean, it's big enough to carry a shit ton of weight, but it's also small enough to be able to be maneuvered into some tight LZs. It's a fantastic helicopter. That's my rant, sorry. All right, let's get this bad mamma jamma back started. All right, battery's back on, starter generator, all that shit. Bada bing, bada boom, yada yada, lower RPM warning, shut up, reset. All right, throttle's out of detent, and starter's back engaged.
Wee woey.
All right, so we're looking at the gas producer, or the NG, gas producer speed, 10%. We're looking for 40% or 40 seconds, whatever happens first. Oh, is it that F-18? Yeah. I'm doing an air show right now. Turbines got it. All right. Tachometer is coming up. All right. Throttle is coming in.
Hope you always enjoy your day and never let the day enjoy you.
Well, I appreciate it. Those are some wise words, my friend. Set the TAC, or the radar altimeter, I'm sorry.
Do a barrel roll.
Hydraulic pressure. Why do I still have a hydraulic pressure light? Did we not get repaired? I guess we're flying the fucking washing machine still. Whatever. Screw it. Standby generator, normal on, essential bus. Bingo, bongo, bango. They lied to me. They said they were going to fix it. They didn't fix it. Bunch of assholes around here. Doing a hover check right now. I mean, it's kind of shaky, but not terrible. It's flyable. We can manage.
Typical military repair job.
I know, right? Smack a little bubble gum on it. She'll fly. Maybe they needed a... Like, I wonder if it's time dependent
Nephew.
based on the damages.
In and out repair job.
Like, if you have extensive damage, it takes longer to fix. That would make sense, but I wish it would show, like, a timer or something.
Motor Pool said you are GTG. Parts will be in 3 to 6 weeks from now.
Fly it till then. Whatever, we rock.
It takes 170 seconds for every
All
repair.
right, so somebody just crashed. Nightfire, the guy that, I don't know if you guys were listening to the radio comms, but sounds like he just crashed. The Apache crew. Show current CSAR. All right, Nightfire is pretty close. 15 clicks. Launch beacon. 660 KHZ.
Do an Immelman.
Trying to get this automatic direction finder. All right.
Can you juke?
So we've got the beacon for the down pilot, and it's transmitting his location. So there's an arrow pointing straight to him. So we are following this needle right here. So he's transmitting on his radio, and we are receiving that
Don't
radio
tell him
signal.
to J-hook he'll doom us. How harsh of a J-hook can the L1H manage before it becomes terminal?
I mean, as long as you're not over-G'ing the aircraft, I mean, you can do the J-hook as hard as you want. Oh, God. You can't look down and fly the aircraft at the same time. All right, we're going to turn
Is
the game down.
J-hooking optimal?
No. You would never, in a real life scenario, you would never J-hook to conduct a landing. I know you see it in ARMA all the time, just because it's quick. That's not how a helicopter flies, right? I was explaining before, the only applicable J-hook scenario is when you're engaging the enemy, just to get guns on target faster. But that's a very, very limited scenario. That wouldn't really be in a close air support scenario because you're under the control of a JTAC, a Joint Terminal Air Controller, or a Joint Terminal Attack Controller. Sorry. So typically, if you're under the control of a JTAC, they're going to give you very, very specific instructions for your gun, missile, rocket run, whatever you're engaging with. You'll conduct that attack under those parameters, and then if you miss a target or your fires were ineffective or whatever, you'll have to get a whole nother 9 line, unless they request immediate reattack. But so you get a whole nother set of parameters before you're allowed to shoot again. A J-hook would be like, hey, I'm going to insert some guys. We start taking fire. There's no JTAC on the ground. There's no FAC, forward air controller, or anything like that controlling us. We are engaging solely for the defense of the aircraft. So, and that's if we really need to attack. Sometimes retreating, flying away, and calling in another asset, like a fighter or a bomber or something like that, is
so
sometimes
low?
the right answer. Launch Star Cluster. 12 o'clock off the nose. He's over the water. Launch Smoke. Trying to avoid small arms fire. Alright, so my needle, you can see that big white needle down there on that gauge is pointing straight to my my guy out here. So hopefully we can pick this dude up without getting shot out of the sky. We've got a KA-50 overhead, providing some close air support.
Your stream is really dope. What game are you playing?
I appreciate it, man. We're playing DCS World. Alright, so we're inbound for the pick, coming through 60 knots. I'm going to try to pluck this guy out of the water and not get smoked while doing it.
That's so cool.
Our hydraulic controls
It's an
are
online
fucked. Yes, you can
What
play
branch?
You can play it online, or you can play it
When
not
do I need to
online.
get to Da Chapa?
Trying to hover this thing is not the easiest right now with our damaged hydraulic control system. Alright. Nightfire, the Chinook pilot, or the Apache pilot is in the aircraft. Show current CSAR.
What branch are you?
I'm no longer in the military. I was in the Marine Corps from 2009 to 2014, and then went into the Army National Guard a few years later from 2018 to 2021. All right, Ice Viper, another Apache pilot
Hurrah.
is down somewhere.
Thank you for your service.
Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you. Launch Star Cluster. Launch Star Cluster. 10 o'clock, 3 clicks.
Simper FI.
Does anybody see a
Are you
flare?
driving the whole
Right
thing?
over the nose. Semper Fi, Devil Dog. Oh, okay, buddy. Hey there. Hey there. For fuck's sake, dude. You almost had a midair. Copy.
What's one thing you took away from the Corps that
Launch
you didn't
smoke.
have going in?
Show cockpit. Bring up the cockpit. Launch smoke. Alright, he said there's an Mi-28 coming in, which is not
I was
good.
RO, went to become a devil pup.
We're going to try to pick these guys and get the fuck out of here before we get shot down by this helicopter. What's the one thing I took away from the Corps that I didn't have when going in?
I thought that was a hind for a second law.
The 14 leadership traits, man. I try to live by those rules, or by those traits, or at least think about them pretty regularly, and try to live up to those traits in my current career field and just in life in general.
Enemy help AI or user?
Old JJ did tie buckle, man.
What are the 4 traits?
The 14 leadership traits are...
How long you use VR when playing?
There's an acronym, JJ did tie buckle. justice, judgment, decisiveness, integrity, dependability, tact, initiative, endurance, bearing, unselfishness, courage, knowledge, loyalty, and enthusiasm. The Marine Corps' belief is if you have those 14 traits, or you exercise those traits, those will make you a successful leader. And I try to internalize those and live by those on a daily basis.
Blessings, you have great energy. Don't ever let anyone take it from you.
Alright, we're still trying to pick some guys up. Like I said, this is like flying a fucking washing machine with damaged
Is the enemy
hydraulics.
helicopter AI or user?
It's AI. All the enemy in this server is AI. All the friendly units are, with the exception of the ground units, all the aviation friendly assets are real people. But the AI are hard as fucking hell. So, hard as frick,
How long
sorry.
you use VR when playing?
As long as my battery... So I have 4 spare batteries for this headset, so I can swap them out as needed. I think the longest I've played is probably like 6 hours, which is kind of lengthy, but... What is it, 3:30? We're on track for, what, 4.5 hours now? Did we pick all these guys out of the water? No, there's a few of them left. I think we may be full. Oh, nope.
I need to write those traits down.
You can Google it. JJ Did Tie Buckle is the acronym. Or Marine Corps 14 Leadership Traits. And then the 3 Marine Corps core
If you could do
values
the
are
core over
hon-
again, what's some
honor,
things you would do
courage, and
differently?
commitment.
Waiting on new War Thunder VR to come out on PSVR 2.
Alright, we got 2 of the guys out of the water. Let's try to get this guy. We're just all over the place in this hover. We may be full up. Yeah, alright, so we've got 6 guys in the aircraft. We're out of here.
LOL
go drop-
sharks are gonna get all those guys.
Drop these dudes off. Is that KA-50 off the nose?
Do you ever have bleeding effect where VR affects reality?
No. That's friendly. Hopefully he's handling business with that Mi-28 that's inbound. Sharks are going to get all those guys there. That would be unfortunate. I would not want to be in the water right now.
My dad is a Marine. Fought in Vietnam. Never told me those traits. But weird, I somewhat live by 14.
Yeah, I don't exactly know when the 14 leadership traits became a thing.
What's the ATC sound like?
It depends, right? So in some servers you have dedicated, like, real people that just do nothing but ATC. They enjoy doing that type of thing, controlling aircraft at an airfield or, controlling an airspace. Here, it's AI, so you can request, permission to start up and permission to taxi and take off. It sounds like an AI robot.
May I ask why you picked the Marine Corps?
My uncle, I had a little bit of military, history in my family, but not a whole lot. My uncle was a Marine. And I don't know. I just kind of the way he carried himself and the way, he talked about the Marine Corps was a little more, I don't know what the correct word is, more appealing to me when I was a young kid, then, you know, my grandfather was in the Coast Guard during World War II, and later, like, deployed to Korea as a Coast Guardsman, doing anti-submarine stuff. And it was cool. I mean, hearing stories and stuff about it, but, you know, my uncle really made it, the Marine Corps, sound like it was damn near impossible to get into, and, you know, they did all the coolest stuff. So that left an impression, you know, at a young age. So I decided, like, I think I was like 11 when I told my mom, so I'm going to be a Marine.
I wish Microsoft would have never gotten rid of Fighter Ace 2. Did you
and
take
then,
flight training before playing this game? What was your MO?
And
God
then,
bless
you know, went to a military school through middle school and, you know, my early years of high school. And there were a lot of our cadre were former Marines and also left an impression. And then, you know, I started talking to a recruiter, and then my recruiter he had done the same job that I eventually went into. He was a Huey crew chief. And my master plan was to be a fighter pilot. So I just wanted to be a fighter pilot in the Marine Corps, because I knew they flew,
Specs of your PC.
Harriers and Hornets. But, you know, when I was in high school, I was 6'4", 6'5" almost. I'm 6'6" now. So that plan quickly went out the window.
Were you ever able to play Microsoft's Fighter Ace 2, or are you too young?
I don't think I ever played Fighter Ace. But, yeah, so he talked me into, oh, man, the next best thing to being a fighter pilot is being a Huey crew chief. Man, you get to shoot machine guns and hang out of the back of a helicopter and yada, yada, yada. And I was like, that sounds badass. So I enlisted with an aircrew contract with no guarantee that I would end up in Hueys. I could have been a C-130 crew chief. Could have been a 53 crew chief. I could have been an Osprey crew chief. I could have been, at the time, a CH-46 Frog crew chief. But I had my eyes set on the Huey. It's eventually
what a Behin's year meta headset.
Did I take flight training before playing this game? What was your MOS? Is that what you're asking? So yes, before I started playing DCS,
AC 130
I did go to flight
would have been
school,
sick
and I did become a pilot in the civilian sector.
You're a badass.
I'm definitely not a badass. I've definitely done some cool
the Marine
things in my
Corps
life.
Harder than the National Guard.
Oh, we have overflown the airfield. Was the National Guard or the Marine Corps harder than that? What the fuck? We're supposed to be in friendly territory here.
Compared to what I have done. Lol.
Lord have mercy on my soul.
Thank you for your service.
I appreciate the kind words. Thank you. Alright, so the enemy is now moving closer to our assets, which is not good.
I see tracer rounds.
Oh yeah, we were definitely getting shot at. There he is. Try to keep this thing stable.
Bomb the enemy. Oh, flew straight into Canada.
Oh shit! We almost hit the trees. Lord have mercy. Alright. Oh no! Bob and weave! Bob and weave! Alright, we killed some of those bad guys.
That was sick. You should switch to being a firefighter. Canada would be lighting him up with apologies. I feel like I am landing in Afghanistan again.
Ugh. This hydraulic system failure is terrible. It's so unstable. I just wanted to land and drop these survivors off. And these assholes had to start shooting at me.
Request Caesar.
Do a barrel roll.
Fuck you. Fuck you! Oh shit. He answered back when I said fuck you. Bob and weave, bob and weave. Whoa, whoa, somebody's launching something
Rocket
at
pod
me.
time, perhaps.
We're out of rockets. We're fresh out of rockets.
J-hook your next landing.
I'm scared that was that Mi-28 launching something at me.
Do an aileron roll. You need Wagner Flight of the Valkyries on the loudspeaker.
I know, right? Alright, we're gonna go land and dump
Keep
these guys
bobbing.
off.
Nah, just hop out and blast M.
We really need to fix this helicopter.
J-hook it.
J-hook. Everybody loves the J-hook. Fucking Arma, man. But I'll do it.
Do a
Doing it
rudder
for the
roll.
gram.
Your co-pilot seems pretty calm.
Yeah. He's nerves of steel. Where's the bus stop at? Oh. We almost got into settling with power there, which is a real consideration in real life.
Saved that one.
We also have no hydraulic power, so we are...
If the J-hook is not optimal for landing IRL, what's the best way for quick insertion?
Flying in and bleeding off airspeed really quickly, which there
Put
are
her
ways to
down.
do that. Right, so I'm doing 90 knots almost, right? So you do a big flare, right? Let power out. You're gonna flare. You can also kick the tail out. And about 10 knots.
There was a helicopter versus power line incident not far from here the other day. Flare her down.
So yeah, right. You're flying through the air. There's a big wind stream over the fuselage. You're super efficient, right? When you flare, now that air, you're still traveling through the air, right? Now you've created such a big...
Tut, no J-hook.
You're like a piece of plywood flying through the air now. You've got a lot of drag, so you're slowing down. You can also exacerbate that by not only flaring, you can kick out the tail. Now you've got the belly and the side of the aircraft, the tail of the aircraft, creating a big giant fucking drag machine, essentially. So you can bleed off a lot of airspeed really quickly. This is DCS. We are going to shut down and try to get repaired here.
Game name?
DCS World is the name of the game. Digital Combat Simulator. Shut up. Shut up.
Lift versus drag versus rotation. Tut, no J-hook. So just drift that B.
Just drift that bee. Yep, the 4 components are flight, lift, weight, thrust, and drag.
Once it's repaired, let's see a
So
barrel
this-
roll.
The first, the first 2 work hand in hand. One opposes the other. Thrust opposes drag. Drag opposes thrust. Weight opposes lift. Lift opposes weight. When you have all 4 of those things in equilibrium, your lift equals your weight or gravity. Your thrust is equal to the
You
drag.
have to wait
hovering.
170 seconds for the repair to finish.
Oh, is that the secret? The secret sauce, Hunter? I had no idea.
Request repair.
Every landing is a controlled crash, right?
That's right. That's right. And unfortunately, there's no rotor brake in this fucking helicopter. I don't know why. I don't know if there wasn't one in this helicopter when they built it. But every Huey after this,
Yep,
I
wait for
believe,
RPM to get to 0, then request repair.
has a rotor brake. A 170 seconds. Wish I'd have known that.
Your
You learn
time
something
until
new
it's finished should be in the top right. They all had roto brakes even in Vietnam.
That's what I thought.
Amen.
Request repair. Copy.
Oh, it literally says wait 170 seconds for repair. What an idiot I am. It's not ticking down, though, to be fair. And it disappeared. Oh, no, it says wait 160.
What software?
Trash.
Yes, sir.
I'm a trash pilot. Sorry. Hunter, you're the man. You have the good gouge, man. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the bathroom while we're waiting for 150 seconds.
Haha, all good. It's hard to see in VR. Every real pilot knows the maintenance timer is top right. When are you going to get that motion simulator chair? Copilot could at least get out and do the windows. Right. Laziness. Co-pilot's an alien, I think. Where did Papa go, sad face? Papa
Whoa.
aggressive.
60 seconds. Look at that. We're getting there. When are you going to get that motion simulator chair? Man, when I become rich, I guess. Every real pilot knows the maintenance timer is
60
up.
seconds
It's
until
top
barrel
right.
roll,
Yeah.
hell yeah.
Not me. Fake pilot here.
The plane should float, and after it stops floating, the repairs are done.
Oh, we're floating right now? Are we floating? Doesn't look like we're floating. 10 seconds. All right. After this, we're gonna do one more rescue, and then I'm going to bed. I need to sleep. We are we
In
are
20
floating.
seconds, you will. Indeed, floating.
Oh, we haven't even done the fucking repairs yet? We had to wait 180 seconds for no. Oh. Oh, I see what you're saying. It was very quick. Okay.
If this was Battlefield, you could repair it with a blowtorch underway. Take care, brother.
That's what the crew chief's for. All right, Blackbird, we'll catch you on the next one, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. Are we fixed? Is that... We just got jostled around. An angel lifted
Yes,
us for a
sir.
second. Okay, all right. All right, fuel's back on.
Or you
Force
live every
tram.
night. Yep, all good.
Not every night, but most nights.
How much does your setup cost?
I'd say altogether probably...
Check engine lights?
$3,000-ish. AC
Better
phase,
hurry, Charlie's in the
spare.
wire.
Boom, 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 boom. Wait, did I turn my battery up?
I was actually the guy messing around in the Hornet LOL.
No way. The one I was hovering next to? All right, what am I doing? All right, fuel detent. We are out. Boom, boom. Starter's back in. We were both messing around.
Better hurry, Charlie's in the wire.
I was getting a good view.
Yep, I got shot down twice and called it a night.
Oh, yeah. We've gotten shot down twice tonight. Little bastards will get you. All right, NG 40%. Turbine's got it. Ooh. Getting a little sore. Sitting in this chair. I just had a vasectomy on Thursday. So, a little sore.
Game name?
This is DCS World. Throttles in. Nothing else reset.
Ouch.
Yep.
Could you say that a bit louder?
No. I'm not saying it louder. You heard me the
Does
first time.
that make you fly faster?
I don't think so. Standby generator, central bus, main inverter. All right. Power's coming back in. We're on the go. Show
I got
current
one eye, so it's a
CSAR.
little hard to hear you.
Show current CSAR. All right, 18.2 clicks. Oh, it's my body out over the water. Show CSAR on map. Bring up the map.
To the Crayola factory.
That's where we're going, baby. I really need to get my force trim squared away. Show CSAR on map. Out over the water, out over the water.
You having the map up like that stresses me.
There's a bunch of dudes way out over there. It stresses me out too. I freak out, thinking I'm gonna crash every time I pull it up. I wish I had a little map that I could zoom into, on my kneeboard or something, but I don't. Terry with the follow. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ugh, it's so much better
to
to
bed,
fly.
man. You have yourself a good morning.
All right, Hunter. Thanks for the help. I appreciate it. Have a good night or morning. And we'll catch you on the next one. Reggie, thank you for the follow. Show current CSAR.
No GPS back in the day. Just sprawled that map across the cockpit.
Does simulated wind speed have an effect or not really? It does. Yep. This is definitely an old school bird, and I love it. Alright, we're about probably 10 clicks out. That spot right there is just a pilot graveyard. Show current CSAR. Show current CSAR. 9.8 clicks. Man, I'm on top of it. Said 10 clicks. Launch star cluster. Still a little far out. Probably 10 more seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3,
what stick do you
2,
use?
1. Launch star cluster. Launch star cluster. Launch star cluster? There it is. There it is. You see the flare out over the water? There are pilots that are struggling for their lives. I see green smoke over there. I don't know what that indicates. Ground units calling for close air support, maybe.
How many hours do you play a day?
It depends. Really depends. I'm using the Thrustmaster Warthog HOTAS. Hands-on throttle and stick. Launch smoke. Alright, should be popping smoke out over the water. Contact the smoke. Survivor in the water marked by blue smoke.
Is that the Huya?
This is the Huey. That is correct. We're flying the Hellenic Air Force liveried Huey. Thank you guys for all the follows. I appreciate it.
Nice-o.
Alright, we haven't taken any small arms fire yet. It's, don't see any hostile aircraft. There's a Kamaz off the shore to our right somewhere.
I grew one of those would be Love 1968, 1969.
Hell yeah. There's a seagull down there. Not taking any fire yet. Good news.
Have it, but never really flying it. More of a Gazelle pilot.
Gazelle's a good aircraft.
I was shot down 3 times to Vietnam.
Damn, thank you for your service. We're actually going to pick up
Do they have simulated
a down
bird
Gazelle
strikes?
pilot right now. No simulated bird strikes. That'd be a fun element to add, huh?
Thank you, young man. I miss the damn helicopter.
It's a good bird. Show current CSAR.
Are you exited for the C-130J?
Launch smoke. Oh, fuck. I saw that right at the last second. Oh, no. Yeah, there's no saving this one. Oh, God. Alright, maybe if we can get enough airspeed. Oh. You fly it until you can't fly it anymore.
Does that helicopter have the grenade launcher on the front?
Oh, God.
What's up?
If we can just get high enough and get into a descent to build some airspeed, we may be able to fly out of this. We just got shot down by a
Maybe.
ground-to-air missile. Maybe it was an artillery round. I don't know. But our tail rotor is no longer in the chat. We're coming through about 300 feet. 800 feet, I'm sorry. My altimeter is gone.
Let's see how the tail's looking.
That's how...
Depends on Urbac stabilizer. If it's intact, you will fly at speed. Pilot was like, yep, that's what happened
This
to me.
may be unrecoverable. But I'm never giving up.
Get it close. Dump to the water and shut the engine off. Lol, what
Oh yeah,
tail?
oh yeah, oh yeah, we got it.
Yep,
Oh,
why
no, we
no
don't got
ain't
it.
too bad.
We don't got it. We don't got it.
Nope,
Oh,
not
God.
a chance.
Oh. Oh, man. Where were you at, homeboy? You're supposed to be providing some cover. He's coming down the road. Shoot him. Oh, he's getting shot at too. Oh, oh, oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Just a low altitude escape run here. I said I was going to bed. I'm going to bed after this. I just want to see if he claps them cheeks real quick. There it is, right off the nose, buddy. Get him. What are you doing? Shoot.
Ka 52, such a beautiful heli. Man, I've gotta bring my HOTAS home.
Oh. Oh, there we go. Good effects. Good effects. Okay. Yeah, bring that HOTAS home. Get in here. Get in here with us. I need somebody to cover me while I'm rescuing folks, because this dickhead was doing a terrible job. Granted, he may not have even seen it. There's another one. There's another one.
Me too, gotta start flying again.
All right, chat. Well, tonight has been exceptionally fun. Good turnout. Lots of activity in the chat. Made it enjoyable for me. Hope you enjoyed watching me get blown out of the sky. That's 3 times I have been killed in the same exact spot trying to rescue the same exact people. So, nobody said I was smart. But I don't leave anybody
Good night,
behind.
sir. Saluting face. Good meeting y'all.
But again, I will be on tonight. I wanted to say tomorrow, but it is 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. But I will be on later this evening, 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll be streaming.
Glad I found your
I'll be
page.
playing
Look
DCS
forward
again.
to hanging out again soon. Take care.
Hopefully,
At least you are not alone in the
I'll
water
catch y'all
there,
on the
lol.
next one. Appreciate all the kind words, Terry Hooks. Thank you, Big M. Yeah, I'm definitely not alone. I've got plenty of company in the water here. Got a little swim party going on. But anywho,